recap, if Kat can at least hear.
Yes.
And just sort of talk about to catch Esther up in terms of like, because the game like as we kind of play through new rules and stuff like that, it changes a little bit, sort of thing. So I'm just gonna like catch up on some of the stuff we did last time, and just sort of talk about the biggest thing we introduced last time was like the magic system in this game, which is called the 6 streams, the 6 streams of internship, and like everyone used them really heavily. And so essentially the way, like, essentially all I did was introduce the names and concepts of each of the sort of like schools of magic, and then people started just like with those vague ideas, like making requests of what they could try to do and rolling dice. And when things like worked out and were acceptable, we just kind of like wrote that into the game as like a new spell that works. And on that note, I've decided that like in terms of like level progression and stuff like that, for everyone from last week, and we'll add this to Intern Curse at some point in this game, but that like, so you're all level 1 now instead of level 0, and also like at each level I've decided you'll also get to add a +1 to one of the 6 streams, and you guys can choose to change this, but based on like the actions that everybody took, I was going to say that intern Stan gets a +1 to viruses.
Okay.
And that intern Johnny gets a +1 to code.
So we should add these in attributes and abilities.
Yeah. Oh, and Esther, if you go to your character sheet, you'll see it has stuff in it now.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that.
I see like stuff in my bio and info.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all just in your bio and info right now. Okay. There's no like, and we're gonna keep track of it all. So the 2 things to go over are like pretty much how we used posting social media and how we used magic in the game. And then so intern Schmidt, you're getting a +1 to brand mutation. If you want to add these to your character sheets, and intern Cashew is going to get a +1 to IP. The 2 schools that no one has a +1 in yet are hologramming, which is kind of like an illusion-based spellcast, and secure.
Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, true. I didn't actually think about it along the lines of like Star Trek, where Star Trek is the probably best at exploring like, I mean, Voyager specifically gets really, really into because they have the holographic character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the end of it, he's like, like fighting for his, human rights, or his like rights to exist and be acknowledged as he's clearly a sentient life form, but he still has to fight for his right throughout the whole episode. He also gets like treated really poorly.
Yeah, people are always like, "I'm gonna disconnect you."
Yeah, because you're kind of annoying me right now.
They introduced that idea in like TNG of like holograms being kind of like real people with like the Sherlock Holmes episode, because I saw that again recently. But I'm like, maybe I should just watch Voyager instead of watching TNG. Yeah, because I haven't watched very many episodes of it, but would I be able to like last until season 4, or should I just like start at season 4?
Start at season 4.
Okay, it's just like going to be too painful.
Or maybe just start at Scorpion Part 1, which I think is the end of season 4.
Okay, I watched the first couple episodes recently.
Yeah, I don't really like the show at the beginning. I don't know, like maybe the first.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Voyager until like 7 of 9 comes in.
Scorpion Part 1 is like she shows up.
Her and the Doctor are the only good parts. Like the only interesting characters.
I like Tuvok.
Yeah, I like Tuvok too.
But yeah,
He's like an elf.
And I think Janeway is like the second best captain in Star Trek.
Yeah, Janeway seems pretty cool.
She's pretty annoying, but she's still, I like her better than Cisco.
Okay.
Anyways, so what we're gonna start with is Intern Curse waking up as Intern Collective. You just had a really bad dream, So the last thing that happened to you, intern Curse, that you can remember is dying. Like everyone got sucked into a brand void and died.
Mm-hmm.
And you had like a horrible nightmare where you were like in the brandscape, but it was like in a very like Stephen King and Stranger Things way. Like everything was like ash and rot. And also a big part of your nightmare was that somehow it was all your fault. That,
Oh yeah, I have those nightmares a lot.
So you've just woken up from a nightmare and you're back in the cubicle. If everyone can see this illustration I've made of what you guys all look like when you're inside Intern Collective.
I see lots of like dicks and stuff.
Yeah, they kind of look like dicks, but they're little interns strapped inside a giant mecha that is an intern holding a cubicle in his hand.
I can't see that at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at the image.
All I see is
I'm not sure.
Oh, whoopsie. No, my bad. Here we go. There you go. I can't see what you guys see.
Okay.
These also look like dicks.
There you go. Yeah, that's
I was like, as I was doodling them, I was like, oh, these kind of look like dicks, but I was a little disappointed when you called it out right away.
I guess you feel better now. A little bit more confident.
Is this what Intern Curse was dreaming?
No, this is like
this is reality.
So I was like imagining the interns in Intern Purgatory are actually like these massive titans that sit in Intern Purgatory and are only exist really when there's like 5 interns inside them controlling it. So like picture Intern Purgatory actually being way bigger than you ever pictured it, because it's like inhabited by giant intern mechas.
That's cool.
Whoa. But then why is the cubicle so tiny in this picture?
I was just trying to be artistic.
This is a hard to draw your index finger.
Yeah, I like it. This looks very Brad Neely.
Yeah, I don't know if I did a good job with the thumb. I kind of ignored the need for a thumb, but anyways.
That's the solution as old as time, is put it behind something.
Yeah.
But Esther, you wake up from this horrible nightmare and like you're like back inside the Intern Collective that you like, the body that you shared with everybody, except you don't hear anyone else's voice or sense anyone else's presence. Like it's just you. You're just like back in the cubicle.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where we begin the campaign. Okay. And I have nothing more to say quite yet. So it's all on you, Esther.
Oh shit. So I'm like back from my nightmare dream and can see everyone.
Yeah, you're alone back in the cubicle where you guys were in the first adventure. You remember the cubicle?
Actually, could I have like a refresher of like what happened before I like fell asleep again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you guys went out into into the brandscape and you went to that guy's cottage where you all got your personal brands established, and we made that table. Right. And then he took you on the tour of the brandscape and explained how like brand elements worked, and there was like kind of a lot of information. And then like we kind of crammed this into the end to just like finish off the thing for the night. But it was like he started talking about wild brands and also like brand voids, which were like, these like hectic, awful, like the most dangerous thing that exists in the brandscape. And then as he was talking about it, one of them appeared. And it was a big, like black, like portal cyclone, and it sucked you all in, and you all died. And that was the last thing that you remembered. If you remember the last time you were in the cubicle, you guys were just like kind of like, there's like a computer, and there's like a door, and there's like a sleeping bag, and there's a food and coffee dispenser, and also like a washing yourself sequence, and a beanbag chair. I think that's everything in the cubicle.
So I'm like Oh my god, I died. I must have missed out on like doing like so much of my intern work. I'm gonna be so behind.
Mhm.
And I'm never gonna get a promotion. I'm like freaking out.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
I
I'll
think those
never
are
get
really
promoted.
these are very
I'll never
appropriate.
get promoted now that I'm dead. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm like stressing out. I'm like, maybe I should order some like weed cookies to get delivered to the office so I can like, because I'm not going to be able to concentrate on my work if I'm having a panic attack about dying.
It's
So,
pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
good
should
point,
look
yeah.
on the computer to see if you can find like a browser or something where you can. There's probably an app that will help you ask for things delivered.
Maybe one of the schools of magic.
okay.
She doesn't know about the School of
Oh.
Magic though.
Oh,
Well, no, I
'Cause
mean, I guess you guys learned about what they were in the first one, but no one used it. But you have like so like on your computer, Esther, you have like access to like magic and an email inbox, and if you look at your character sheet, there's like the 6 streams of the schools of magic.
yeah.
Your personal brand is recorded there, so you're like yellow, content with an eyeball shape and the feeling of feminism.
But cursed,
Um,
right? Is feminism cursed? Uh-oh, there goes Ian.
Oh no!
Questions.
Just what we were talking about. The curse got him. Yeah?
I don't know when.
Is he still in the house there, Maya?
He's gone. He evaporated.
No,
He's in
Like
his
it's-
room.
His room. Is his room even there, or like is it just?
I don't know. I'm in my room, so like I can't even tell if he still exists.
Is
Talk
the
about
rest of your apartment there?
Sorry, this trackpad has a really sensitive swipe back function, which pulls me out of the game.
Whoa.
So we
You
were
should
just talking
probably
about,
calibrate that trackpad.
yeah. Also, you can see at the top of your character sheet it says like personnel maps, eye dialogues, and security clearance.
Yeah.
So you can actually change your security clearance to 1 now, and also like iDialogues is your email. So all of these things like are like apps that you could click on in theory in the
All
game.
right. So I'm changing my security clearance to 1, and personnel is my email.
No, personnel would be like a list of characters you've met.
Oh, okay.
So you could like at this point you just
Oh,
pretty
sorry.
much,
iDialogues is my email.
yeah. And if you remembered from the first adventure, I know it's like a month ago now. It's like you talked to an intern named Lisa.
Okay. Nice. Thank
Do you want to catch Esther up on what we did last time?
I'm going to do that. Like Esther's going to be caught up really quick, hopefully, unless Intern Curse does something crazy. You'll all be back together again soon.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. So, I guess I'm gonna go online and try to get some like weed delivered.
Cool. So as soon as you try to open up the computer, a hologram appears. It's the holographic Kyle, who you met in the first episode, but you probably don't remember. He's like an intern onboarding simulator, and he's just
Right.
he pops up and he looks at you and he looks confused and he just is like, oh, you're not supposed to be here. We need to get you to your intern group. What how are you still here?
I think I died.
You think you died? I mean, what do you mean? You're alive. You're right. You're here. I can see you. You're.
Maybe I just had a really bad dream, but someone was talking to me about voids, and then I got sucked up into one.
He definitely He definitely gives you a bit of like a look like is a little bit perturbed about what you're talking about, and then he's just like Look, we don't have time to discuss your dreams. You really need to be with your intern group. You're like, this is really unprofessional of you.
Oh no, it's my worst nightmare.
The nightmare continues. Yeah.
It's called unprofessional.
Um,
I pride myself on being professional at all times. So
he just go through the door, and the door and the door in your cubicle that looks like it should go to nowhere opens up, and it looks like it might go somewhere.
You should ask him about the weed cookies, though. I think.
yeah, before I go, what really helps me keep like sharp as an intern and on top of my game are weed edibles. So
Look, it's
I
real.
just like finished
Really,
ordering. I'm very professional.
it's really not my job to cater to the individual needs of interns. Like, maybe when you have a little bit more status around here, you can make these kinds of individual requests. But right now, we need to get you to your intern group.
Okay. I will go.
Good try.
So he's like, usually we don't use this room like twice in a day, but do you walk through the door?
Yeah, I'll walk through the door.
It's a really tall and small white room, like kind of maybe a large closet, but the ceilings are very high. I don't know, and everything's painted white, so it's maybe hard to tell how high the ceilings are painted, and also everything's wet. Like everything's kind of. It looks like this room was recently like rinsed down or something.
Okay.
And the door closes behind you, and you are by yourself in a all-white closet, and the room starts filling up with water. And the hologram is still there. This tall, broad-shouldered hologram, and he's like, normally I would have explained all this stuff to you before, but I'm going to have to explain this on the go. The water is filling up quite fast. It's probably like already at your ankles after one sentence. And he starts explaining to you how the 6 streams work and how...
sorry, someone's talking. Sorry, what's up?
Are you ordering weed in your game?
Both in real life and my game. Sorry, my partner wants to know if I'm ordering weed in my game or in real life.
The mirror of real life.
Ordering from hologram.
It's very confusing.
It's nice that you take such powerful inspiration from your day-to-day life and inject it into your role playing.
Well, thank you. The two are like one and the same to me,
Yeah.
So I take my role playing seriously.
So he starts explaining the 6 streams as quickly and as briefly as he can. So they're like you access them digitally, but there's like 6 schools of magic, and the way that we're going to use these rules, the way we used them last time, and I think it worked pretty well. So I'm going to give you a description of the sort of like kinds of things that you can do with each of these schools, and then the only way the game is working right now in terms of these is like you guys try to use them and try to like creative problem solve using the vague ideas of each of these schools of magic, and with keeping in mind that your character's really like low powered right now, like you're a level 1 intern, so like you can't like ask like I summon a cloud of thunderbolts to turn all my enemies into frogs who also help me learn about advanced arithmetic. So code is like kind of dealing with code kind of deals with it almost like the way that like Jonathan's character was using code a lot last time, and it kind of had to do with like affecting physical stuff around you, but sort of, I mean, you went to code school, so like imagine that your like character is in a computer program.
I went to code school.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went to hacking boot camp.
Yeah. So it's like hacking?
It's like trying to affect the world around you by like by using code, like computer code specifically. So like I think Jonathan's character last time changed the like shape and angle and directions of things. I think, but like really it's open-ended. As soon as you successfully do something, essentially like, the dungeon master agrees to it and you get a successful roll, it like becomes a rule of the game. Security is like really about like basic sort of like combat things, and also like defensive and protecting things, and possibly like healing, or just like it's kind of a more like mundane, like but it also might have to do with like security and code might possibly relate to each other, and that like security would also might include like building a firewall or something like that. IP is like kind of like a lore master kind of magic. So it's about it's about gaining information about your situation, or like where you are, or the things in the room. So using that to try to like, I think like Kat used it like twice to like a spell we now call assess room.
There you go.
But it was actually pretty helpful. Hologramming is like illusion-based magic, and then it's like about how convincing your hologram is, and also potentially dispelling holograms. Brand mutation is about like approaching the world as though so as much as like code is about imagining the whole world you're in is made up of code, brand mutation is about like approaching the whole world like everything is just a brand.
Okay.
Maya used brand mutation a bunch in the last episode to bolster the social media campaign around your guys' fight with a bunch of demons.
And also, didn't somebody make water less scary?
Oh yeah, yes. Sam, while drowning in this world, used a spell to change the brand of water in all your minds, whereas like water does not drown you. So everyone stayed really calm while they were drowning in this room.
Oh, that's a cool skill.
He didn't make it so that you didn't actually drown, but everyone felt really calm, and it changed things.
So brand mutation changes like your perception of the world.
Yeah, or other people's perception.
Oh, one sec, my weed cookies might be here.
Wait,
is that for me? Oh, okay. Never mind, it's not for me.
False alarm on the
Someone
weed.
else.
Yeah.
No, it's my partner's pizza. So, or our pizza, sorry. Yeah.
I hope you're getting some pizza.
I am getting some pizza.
And the last one is viruses, and that's very much like what it works in two ways. The way that Sam's character used it last time was to literally summon viruses, which kind of like manifested as demons that could do a variety of tasks. There's kind of a bit of a big mess. Maya's Taco trying to get in my room?
Yeah. Want me to open it for you?
I got it. Sorry, Taco. Very rude of me to borrow you from anywhere. Oh, no, you can't sit in my seat.
Is he on your seat?
Yeah, he just jumped immediately onto it.
Rat.
So yeah, so viruses is like a demon summoning kind of magic, but also, and it hasn't been used in this way yet, but it also has to do with like the concept of virality. So like when someone else is casting a spell possibly, or doing brand mutation, or you guys are working on your social media campaign, the virus spellcast can be used to help something go viral. And that can be used as broadly as, like, interpret all of these things as broadly as you want to, and we'll work it out from there. But in the meantime, you're about waist deep in water, as Kyle Litecoin like hurriedly explains all these things, and is like,
Okay. So I need to like use some magic to not drown right now?
maybe.
Do I know that I'm drowning though if the brand of water has been changed to me not drowning?
I don't think that spell is still active.
Oh, okay. So I know that I'm in danger potentially.
Yeah. Actually, I think I wrote down somewhere that like with brand mutation magic is that like any alteration to anyone's brand or the brand of anything is like gets classified as either permanent, temporary, or cleansable.
Okay.
So like permanent until you cleanse it. But we'll deal with that when it actually comes up.
There
But,
should probably be something that's like local or global too. I think you mentioned, like if it just affects the brand locally, or if it's like globally that brand.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I would assume like at this point, with all of you being just level 1, like you'd never be able to affect something on a global scale or make anything permanent. So yeah, you think you're gonna drown.
Okay. Can I code away the water? Can I write some like code that makes like a ventilation system appear in the bottom, or like a drainage system appear at the bottom of the room?
Yeah,
so
you can.
Water can go through. Okay.
You can try roll a d20 plus 1.
Okay. $14.
So that roll is just enough to let you know that there's stronger code in place preventing you from doing that.
Oh no. So can I talk to intern Kyle?
Yeah, he's not an intern. Really rude.
Oh, sorry. Hologram.
I'm a
Kyle?
hologram of an executive, so at least
Oh,
treat me with that
no.
level of dignity.
I keep like making lots of social mistakes with Kyle today.
It's your curse. It's your curse.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, Kyle, my man, why did you take me to this room where I'm drowning?
It's really just all a part of the onboarding process. I think you should really just trust it. You're probably like chest deep now in water.
I'm like, are you trying to kill me, Kyle? Is it because of the weed cookies?
Look, I'm just part of the process. I'm just here to guide you through this. Like, I'm giving you lots of useful information. Don't give me such a hard time.
Can I try using using IP to assess the situation of the room?
Yeah, make another roll.
Okay. Roll 1d20. Should I add a +1 to my roll?
Yeah, always add a +1.
Okay.
For any of the 6 streams right now because you're level 1.
Okay. So I got an 8, which doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you're unable to ascertain anything about the room, and you're now you're gonna now have to tread water as the room fills up.
Oh no. Shit. Can I summon a virus who drinks a lot of water? A really thirsty virus?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. Sorry, 1 second.
You're trying to make a thirst trap.
I'm making a thirst trap, exactly. That should be like a specific virus spell.
Yeah, that's a really good name for a spell. Yeah.
Thirst virus? Thirst trap?
Thirst trap, yeah.
Yeah, the thirst trap virus spell.
So, once
it's a
again,
drinking virus.
That roll's not good enough to accomplish that task, but you did also feel while trying it that the and like adding with what you tried to do before, it seems to me like there's a lot of protection around doing anything to make the water room less filled with water.
So maybe I need like a security spell to try to like combat the spells in place in the room.
Yeah, that could potentially work. Like
Maybe I need to like hack the room somehow.
Yeah.
Hack the room. Can I hack the room?
Can you hack the planet? Yes.
Is that maybe not specific enough?
Yeah, it's not specific enough for me to reward the more specific you are with the 6 streams, the more likely it is to be successful. You now see the ceiling come up and realize like after you cast this spell, the room will be filled up with water, and you realize the room's like really tall. You're probably like 30 feet off the ground.
Is there a spell I could do that would make me like able to breathe underwater?
Oh,
Because
I feel like security could possibly, yeah, like what's that?
that might be my best bet at this point.
Yeah. Also, roll a d20 and add nothing to it for just a basic swim check right now. Just to make sure you've been able to tread.
I think, yeah, I just rolled it. It's an 8.
So I'm going to say that you have not managed to tread water and you are like thrashing and drowning right now. I'll let you cast one last spell.
Okay.
Well,
I guess I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna cast a security spell to try to be able to breathe underwater.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not doing so good.
Total fail. The room fills up with water, and you like.
Thanks, Kyle.
You're quite sure you're about to drown. He gives you like a shrug, as you like blurt out with your last breath. Thanks, Kyle.
Sarcastically, like, thanks a lot for murdering me, Kyle.
And then all of a
Not
sudden,
really necessary.
your head breaks the surface with a very dramatic like, and you are in a completely different room. You kind of look like you're coming out of like a giant toilet bowl in a white tiled room, and the water sort of glowing around you. And you're not Intern Collective anymore. You are Intern Curse. You're naked once again, and you're coming out of a big like bath of water into a new room. And
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I knew Kyle was just being a dick and I wasn't actually gonna die. Sorry.
There's nothing in this room. It's like, it's just like there's a bit of wall and floor space. It's like tiled with like nice white tiles. It's got kind of like a cold blue light to it, and there's a door. It's kind of a bit of like a Neo coming out of the Matrix moment.
Right. I'm like, whoa, I've seen through the Matrix.
There's no Kyle's still there, and he's like, there's no time to lose. Like, just like keep going.
I'm like, Kyle, was that really necessary to almost drown me in that last room?
I don't design the intern onboarding process. I'm just a part of it.
You could have at least let me ordered my weed cookies before, like,
Yeah, that would have been a trick.
Not something I could do.
putting me in an extremely stressful situation.
I don't think that would have made it less stressful. I think it would have made it more. But maybe you can handle your weed cookies better than I can, says Kyle.
I don't know. It might have taken the edge off drowning to death.
Yeah, I've never drowned on weed cookies.
I want to see Kyle on weed cookies.
Yeah, smoke up. Yeah, someone's personal goal has to be smoke up with holographic Kyle.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna get holographic Kyle high. So, I guess I'll do what he says, and he wants me to hurry through the door.
Cool. So you go through the door and you walk out. You're all of a sudden in. You walk out. There's a fresh intern coverall for you.
Nice.
Hanging on a hook. So you came out of, where's Intern Curse's bath? Right here. So you came out here. There's a hanging coverall there. You see this kind of like big nice room with like a round table in the middle and some stools. There's a more elaborate coffee machine on one side. There's two big, long, beautiful couches, kind of like the one, that blue one of the Brandscape, if you remember. There's also a pink one here, and there's a selfie wall, and there's another door over on this side. And holographic Kyle is just like, go grab your intern handheld device off the table and get to the ladder. And he points to the door. He's like giving you no time to enjoy the nice plush common room. This is your intern common room. This is where your intern group can hang out and relax after a hard day of internship.
Okay.
But if you're late, you don't really get to enjoy it now, do you?
Oh, is that a dig at me?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a little bit sassy, a little bit catty this morning. This has never happened to him. He's probably gonna get in trouble for this.
Oh. Well, I'll take my intercom and head up the ladder.
Okay, so as you walk into the room with the ladder, you see the room. Okay, so here's what you see when you walk in. You see a ladder, and the ladder is like really, really, really tall. I forget how tall we said it was last time, and I don't think I wrote it down. It was, but also what you can see in the far distance is like the ladder leads to a dark amber floor, and you can see people on that floor, like that have just reached the top of the ladder.
Are they interns?
You can, like, maybe you can't quite see. They're just far enough away that it's difficult to see. But also, the ladder is like exiting. It's like starting to go up. I would now roll a d20 to see if you can get to the ladder in time before it like gets out of your grasp. Also, you are free to cast a spell as an action if you want to.
I could cast.
Oh, you just rolled the d20. Nice.
Oh shit! So maybe I don't even need to cast a spell.
I don't think so. Yeah. Also, the rest of you, filthy interns, roll a d20 to, a perception check.
Wait, what's the code again?
It's /roll and then space and then d20. Don't add a plus. Actually, sure, add a +1 to this. Everyone should get a +1. Oh wait, guys, I just forgot. It's been really important because it is soon to be Jonathan and Kat's birthday, and this is the last time I'll see them before their birthday. As the only birthday gift I'm giving them is you guys actually get to add a +2 to all your rolls, all for the whole campaign today.
Oh, nice.
Happy birthday!
That's a great
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
I hope I also get to roll, get a +2 on the day of my birthday, just in life in general.
That's the hope. It's like a Felix Felicis spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting. Wait, do we? Oh, Cash, you rolled. Sandra. Oh yeah, you've all rolled. Okay, actually, Jonathan, you with a +2 to that, you spot intern curse coming. Like you guys have all just opened the door to the intern testing facility, but you looked back and saw intern curse who just grasped the ladder that you, with your code spell, sent flying into the air.
Yeah, that's really it. So then I'm like, intern curse? Because I think we had all assumed that she was dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I assumed I was dead too.
So I'm to not further delay, I'm going to allow intern curse to just like hold on and get to the top of the ladder. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick, but you guys are all hanging out on the opaque amber floor, about to go into the testing facility where you just open the doors and you saw like all these like a bubbly bog. But if you guys can maybe catch intern curse up with what happened, and I'll be back in a minute.
Nice.
I think we did the same things. Okay, let's assume that you tell me everything that you just did. And then I'm like, yeah, I guess that's pretty much the same as we did. We had a really hard time getting up this ladder. It took us a really long time. Mostly because we were like experimenting with conjuring demons. Viruses. Which are a lot like demons in my opinion. Like, I know a lot about demons actually. Some people think that actually there's something a bit demonic behind the whole 9/11 thing, if you know what I mean. Like that might have been part of some sort of wider ritual or something that that was being conducted on that day. But anyway, so
interns were responsible for 9/11. That's what you're saying.
Well, I just have a lot of thoughts on that issue, and it would take too long for me to get into it right now because we have to get into this maze. So,
It was interns who were fucking up their virus spellcasting.
well, and then the other thing that was sort of challenging in the whole situation was all of us, me included, were mostly just posting things to mount instead of actually trying to solve the situation where the virus is. I think one of us, maybe Sam, you kept trying to conjure viruses to defeat the other viruses, but the rest of us were just posting videos. We're live streaming it and then trying to boost the live stream. Intern, what's your name again, Maya?
Schmidt,
yeah. Intern Schmidt made a really successful hashtag called Free Cash, because Cashew was trapped by a virus or something. No, she was trapped on the ladder. Cashew ran out of energy and couldn't make it up the ladder. So because she was trapped there, Intern Schmidt made a really successful but like sort of iffy social media campaign, because Intern Schmidt has this sort of like toxic masculine energy to him sometimes, and it bleeds over into his posting when he's posting.
I think you'll find that most powerful men have that problem.
Yeah, it's a good character exploration.
it's really fun.
And also that it was really
I don't know if
awesome
Esther's.
because
Are you still here, Esther? Your webcam went away.
Oh, maybe she went on weed.
When the weed cookie hits too hard.
You just go all abstract. I think whenever weed is in D&D games, it's a good thing. I like when the quests become, when whenever the characters are smoking weed, it's just because it's something you can use to diffuse a situation. For example, if you wanted to use weed with an enemy, just like offer them a joint, and then they might not try to kill you.
That's a great idea. Okay, remember.
I'm going to sell this rogue a bag of stems and seeds.
And then make a profit.
Yeah.
Why? Also, Ian's having a really long pee at this point. This is sort of.
Paco was upset that he closed the door on him. Paco doesn't like it when anybody closes any of the doors in the house.
Since when have we locked our doors in this household? Is what he asks.
Did Esther's weed arrive? Is that why she's offline?
I think it just hit her. I think.
I mean, look at that icon.
Oh my gosh, that's just what I feel like when I eat weed cookies.
I did that joke. That was me on the first pass.
Damn, I missed so much.
Maya, does Intern Schmidt kind
Maya's
of look...
gone.
Wait, I'm gone for a second.
Does Intern Schmidt kind of look like you, or like a mask you?
There's a description. Hold on.
Which no, she can't see your character sheet, Maya.
I was wondering if...
Oh yes, no, I can, or we can.
Okay, I'm back. I just want to change my pants. They're too tight.
5'8", tank top, lean, defined muscles, big dick energy, hemp necklace with unknown symbol that dangles. Sun-kissed, flushed cheeks, no glasses.
Cool.
Yeah,
no glasses, no homo. That's this guy.
My eyesight is good.
But make him like mask and like hot, you know. Don't forget the flushed cheeks.
My roll D20 or roll 20 like disappeared.
Esther's internet died, but she'll be back soon.
I posted a video that's relaxing music from Nintendo 64 games, and it's really good. Background roleplay game music.
Also,
Hi, sorry about that.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, the last thing I heard was that intern was the hashtag free like cash.
Intern
Yeah.
free. Oh yeah, hashtag free cash. You guys should
And-
really keep that one because I think it's just a really good hashtag.
Intern cashew just has to get trapped more often and get into more binds or like sticky situations, and then you get a lot of mileage out of that hashtag.
I think you should just use it shamelessly.
So do you also get money from that hashtag as well as free
No.
cash? So
Just-
it's like a double entendre hashtag.
Yeah,
that
right.
gets you paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely what we want people to think.
I mean, like with any hashtag, you don't really get anything from it. Just theoretical
It's
exposure.
all illusion.
Esther, this other like part of the game is that everyone has like your intern group has one social media account together.
And
Oh,
very
okay.
importantly, we named our social media account last week.
I forgot the name.
It's Hermes Trismegistus.
Right.
Or the
Hermes Trismegistus?
Yes.
There was a
Why
vote
don't you
on a
just
name
change
or
it?
like a roll off on a name, and Cashew's brand is esoteric, so she picked a cool esoteric brand name, and her role won the
I'm
day.
posting it in the chat.
Okay.
Um,
I was gonna
Right,
copy and
right.
paste it into my notes.
if you go
So-
into the character sheet in the handouts, there's your mount account is there, so you can open it up and look at it, and there's just a text description of every post that's been made so far on your
Right.
guys' account.
Yeah.
There's also your profile picture, which is this.
Which I need to choose, I guess.
No, like you only you have a group account, so you'll see your profile picture
Okay.
in a
Okay.
second when you open up that handout.
Oh, the mount account
And if you-
handout.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
nice. So our picture
also-
is like the wizard. Sorry.
yeah. And if in the last adventure you were in, you guys made a post. It was a text post, and you said, "Hope you're doing well in these unprecedented times."
Yeah, I remember that one. Vaguely.
wow.
And then the next post they made when you weren't there last time was, "Dear Internet, in these unprecedented times, has anyone seen Intern Curse? R.I.P."
I
but I thought-
appreciate the concern for my health.
Why we're so surprised to see you again.
Mm.
Everyone, does everyone, when you're looking at the mount account, there should be the option to edit it.
Yeah, I can add it.
Yeah.
So where like last time we were playing, that everyone would like type in the description of their post into the chat, and then I would copy and paste it. But now you guys can just put it in whenever you make a post in game. And last time the way it worked, Esther was like, because like it's going to be really important when you go into the intern testing facility to like get noticed by the executives through your mount account.
Okay.
So even when you guys are facing like imminent death, someone should be posting about it on the mount account.
Yeah.
So like last time, while Sam was summoning multiple demons that were battling each other and trying to kill Intern Cashew, Schmidt did not lift a finger to save anyone, just sort of like worked on the social campaign the whole time.
Because you have to like get that on video if there's demons
It
fighting.
was a great film. It was very dramatic.
It makes for
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
content. And you're
Well,
just
Should
trying
we
to
have?
create content so that the executives
Right.
will notice you. So anything, all our adventure, we're sort of like vloggers or something, YouTube vloggers. Want to
But
talk
at
about
this
it.
point in the game, you have no ability to tell what your engagement is on your posts. And you also can't follow anyone else. So you're like posting into the void right now.
Do we need
And
to
hoping
create
that.
Do we need to create the code to be able to do that? Like we're like coding the social media platform as it happens.
No one's tried that yet. So far, everyone's just trusting the system.
Oh, hackers never trust the system.
Shit.
So yeah, you guys are all standing on this amber amber glass staircase looking into these doors that have just opened up, these big, medieval wooden iron doors. And on the other side of those doors is a endless looking bridge going off into a swampy bog of a multitude of colors and lots of bubbles coming out of the bog.
Do we have a map?
No, there's no. I do have a drawing of this, but it's I don't want you to see it.
Oh. Can I roll? Oh. What do I want to roll? Can I roll a room check? My classic room check?
Your assessed room check?
My assessed room check, which I have a +1 and then I get a +2.
Yeah, so you get a +3 to that. And anything, yeah, yeah.
One second. So 12.
So when you roll, Kat, you can write D20 +3,
Oh, okay, cool.
just for future reference.
Did I not do the math right? No, I'm kidding.
So, and actually, Kat, so for you actually have a +2 in IP. So it's everyone gets a +1 from their security clearance, and then everyone who has chosen a spell, anyone who has chosen one of the 6 streams gets an additional +1 to that specific stream. Intern Curse, you could pick one now if you wanted, or if you want to wait and see which ones your character likes using, you can add it after.
Okay. Maybe I'll wait and see.
What is it? What was the first thing? So do we get a 1 in everything, or?
As a level 1 intern, you get to add +1 to your 6 streams rolls.
Yes. Okay.
And also at level 1, you get to add an additional +1 to any of the 6 streams that you want. So let's say eventually that you're level 7, you could have a +7 on one skill class, or you can have it distributed amongst a bunch.
Okay.
That's how this might be subject to change, but I think it works for now.
Can you look at can you look at the stream and see how I've set it up in my attributes and tell me if it makes sense? I just linked it in the chat before Hermes Trismegistus.
Nothing is before Hermes Trismegistus.
A better name would be Hermes Trismegistus means thrice great Hermes, which sounds much better.
I mean, you guys can decide collectively if you want to change it to that.
Wait, what did you want to change it to?
I'm just saying thrice great Hermes is a better name than Hermes Trismegistus, which is what Trismegistus means, according to Wikipedia.
Discourage our audience.
Oh,
Here, okay.
Jonathan, you're putting it in attributes?
Yeah, where else should I put it?
I would just record everything down manually in bio and info for now. But I mean, it works doing that way too. It's just not really. I guess however you want to record it is fine.
If it's right here, I'm trying to be so for each of these streams, now I have a +1 for, or no, 1 is my level. Sorry, this is what level I'm on, and then for code I have a +1 because that's what you said. So I would also pick another stream to add +1 to.
No, you have it but when you make a code check, Jonathan, you will add your security clearance and your proficiency.
Oh, so this should be okay because
any code check you make, Jonathan, will be +2. Any other check you make, any other of the 6 streams that you try to use, will only be +1.
Awesome. So I should do this too, have another attribute that's called security clearance, and that's currently 1. Or I guess security clearance and level are the same thing.
They're the same thing, yeah.
Okay.
Security clearance is your level.
Nice.
So, Kat, yeah, you tried an assess room, and all you learned is that the room ahead of you is the intern testing facility.
Okay, we made it.
And it's a bridge, and what is surrounding the bridge?
All you can see right now is a bridge, and you cannot see the end of it. It goes straight ahead, and it seems to be in some sort of like fancy bog. There's like bubbles coming up from the bog.
Can I take a picture?
Can you take a picture?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should absolutely do that. Wait, going off what Ian was saying, how Ian was describing it, it'd be great if we made a joke that was like, what is this, some sort of fancy bog?
I'm just gonna take a selfie and make a joke about being stoned or something.
Well,
like,
we have to...
like so stoned right now.
Okay, but we have to coordinate our posts. Because we just we're all
like
posting on the same account.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine to. I mean, we could propose different posts and roll on them, or we could combine our messages together.
Yeah, let's talk about what the post we want to make, and then we can decide what we want to do.
I think too, like, you all have individual access to the Mount account. So if anyone like wanted to just make their own post without consulting anyone, they're completely able to do it. It will be like announced when they do it, and you could like, intern Schmidt could be like, hey, who made this post of this? Like, that's not on brand.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, sorry. I think you should post your weed thing then, Esther. Out of character, that's what I think.
So whenever you want to post, I mean, like, say it out loud so we can all have fun together. But go in and edit the Mount account and go and number the post. So if it's
nice, make
it. Your post will be number 11. If it's an image, say image, describe what's in the image. If there's hashtags, add hashtags. If there's a video, describe what happens in the video. Obviously, you can't fabricate things that aren't happening. You can't be like, video of me like 100 feet tall, like, making out with a clone of myself. Like, that has to happen to take a video or an image, unless you guys at some point get better brand mutation skills, and then you guys can start really like using Photoshop and stuff.
I want to take a picture, but I need intern Cashew's consent. So I wanted to put like a bit of like bog seaweed on your head, and then I think it'll like light up your face really well, because all of us are probably lit kind of green. And then I want to say we like our hashtag free cash green.
I just made a post without consulting anyone because I'm really naughty.
Whoa, intern curse.
Yeah.
Okay, so Maya, you have to try to get that bog seaweed. Like, it's the bridge is really high.
Okay.
So and the water of the bog is like it's probably like a 50-foot drop from the bridge into the bog.
Okay. There's not like...
I don't mean to be a party pooper, but like, in the name of keeping things realistic, you can't just reach down and grab some bog seaweed, but there may be a way to get some bog seaweed.
Okay. Is there any like spit up like on the side? Like, is there any like debris and stuff like that on the bridge?
Oh, your iPad is the best.
Little ivy or anything?
Yeah, there's probably some like algae on the side of the bridge if you reach down.
Yeah, I'll take some algae.
So you want
to put it on her face like this, like a army sign.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you definitely have to get intern Cashew's consent for this. I'd also like to describe like there's bubbles coming up from the bog, and a lot of them are just like hanging in the air, looking kind of like not quite permanent, but like heavy and ominous. It's like the bubbles kind of come into being and then like sit there. Like you almost feel like they're looking at you or something.
I would like to examine the brand of those bubbles.
Oh, great. Cool. Do it. So I guess that would be a brand mutation check.
No, that's not good.
So yeah, that's a 6. Add a +1 whenever you use anything, Sam. Any 6 streams, and also add +2 whenever you use viruses. Yeah, you are unable to get a clear brand reading on that bubble. But you do sense that there's some brand energy.
Okay, that's good.
Does everything have brand energy, or only certain things have brand energy?
I think that's what the great philosophers of art
Does everything have a brand?
So, like, right now, each of you have a brand made up of 4 different things. So, like, picture yourselves as these, like, 4-dimensional brand beings. Some more simple things might have less than that. And then there's things that would be more complicated than you and have, like, more than 4 elements.
There are things that are more complicated than us.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, and you're just living in it. Selfie of intern Curse making a peace symbol in front of the colored bubbles. Text, lol, I'm so high right now, question mark. Photo, intern Schmidt puts algae on Cashew's face and posts, we like our #free cash green. Great.
She's free.
So I assume at this point you guys have at least taken your first steps onto the bridge, right? Like you're inside the intern testing facility. You're no longer on the precipice.
Yeah, we're like posting these things as we're going.
Yeah.
Cool. The big doors slowly close behind you, giving you the feeling like, wow, there's no going back from here.
Now that I've got a taste of like the social media account, I just want to keep posting. I'm addicted.
I really look forward to like the role-playing session where like the rest of the party is trying to like get you in line.
We decorate it.
Wow.
Like I have so many ideas for.
Yeah, actually, I think also going forward, making a brand mutation roll on posts, I think will help decide how they perform. Like your ideas will matter actually, like most of all. Like I'm definitely tracking what kinds of posts your audience will be interested in, sort of thing, but a role will give them a potential boost or also like a potential sort of like negative, like, oh, that post wasn't as well executed as it maybe could have been. So whenever you make a post moving forward, make a brand mutation check and record that with the thing you put in the mount account. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like that can be part of what determines what our audience likes, is what posts we roll really well on.
Yeah.
So like our audience, even if we post something bad, it like in the way that bad content can become viral anyway sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah.
I
guess in theory you could also make a viruses check, viruses roll, trying to make your post go viral, but it's also like, as you know, Sam learned last time using the virus thing, it's a very high risk form of intern magic.
My idea was to cause a lot of like social media drama to get attention.
It's not a bad idea.
So, yeah.
I like the idea of the campaign just getting bogged down and you guys arguing about marketing strategies. That would be, I think that would be like a realistic game overall. So always make a roll from now on and record it, so then we can like look back over the rolls and see how they performed. But I do want to emphasize that like the idea for the post is more important than the roll most of the time. Like essentially when you guys come up with an idea for a post, in my head I'm going to be like assigning a difficulty class for it to be successful. And if it's a really good idea, like it's a low bar for it to be a success, and if it's like kind of half-assed, it will like take a, like Jonathan said, with like sometimes bad content just goes viral. Like if you're just like, I post a selfie of myself like with bad lighting and I roll a 20, that will still be taken into consideration. Like, I just really like this photo for some reason. But also, like, as you guys go forth in the game and become more high profile, it changes the expectations of all your posts. Anyways, so you're walking down a bridge. There's bubbles around you. You feel there's a presence coming from them. Sam couldn't figure out anything about the branding. The bridge is really long. You feel like you're on the way to PEI.
Let's hear it for Prince Edward Island, people.
Almost 30 of them.
Hey, is
Who's
anyone
rolling
interested
for
in
this?
7 hermetic principles while we're on this bridge?
I can't hear Kat, but I heard her voice faintly.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Great. Oh, I was just, it's taking a long time to walk across this bridge, so I was wondering if you wanted to learn about the 7 hermetic principles.
Yeah.
So I found I have them online. There's 7 principles that were written down. One of these principles is mentalism. Sounds pretty cool. It says here that the universe is mental, which I guess it kind of like jives with like everything is constructed. It's all but something like matrixy. It might work in our situation here. There's also this cool principle called correspondence that exists.
While Kat's doing this, everyone make a roll +1 for the non-birthday people and +2 for the.
Do I also get to
birthday
roll?
people. Yeah, but keep telling everyone about the hermetic principles.
Okay.
I
Well,
also just made a post, by the way.
Oh.
Sorry for the
did?
times.
Oh, did I? Oh man. Oh, here it is. Here I am. One of these principles.
Great.
Wait, what's the code again to roll?
/roll
Yeah.
and then space and then like D20 and then add anything to it that you have.
Okay.
So do I actually get? Oh, what? Wow, 3. Do I actually
You
get 4
critic-
with that one?
No, you added your +2 already, right? Oh, well, you're right. You still critically missed. Like I always punish critical misses and try to award critical hits. So is that Jonathan got 14? Okay, so Kat, or all of you, one of the bubbles comes towards your party, and it actually engulfs Intern Cashew.
Oh my
No.
god, this is just what it was saying with the correspondence. The universe is actually holographic, guys. It's okay. It's self-similar across all scales, so you don't worry about this. This is fine. I'm fine. It's a little hard to breathe.
This is actually a good opportunity for the free cash hashtag. Because she's stuck in a bubble now.
Quick, get some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya, I think you should make a post about this.
I'm pretty sure algae, like, I haven't removed the algae, and I'm pretty sure algae eats carbon, so, like, I should still be able to breathe for, like, some time here. Especially
Okay.
because this is just all simulation, so, but I mean, also...
So you want to stay in the bubble.
Also,
it's okay, guys.
You don't want to be freed.
Well, it's better for us if she's in the bubble, because we can get more pictures of her in the bubble. That's pretty good content.
Hashtag don't free cash.
Yeah, you should start using that hashtag.
Free
Very
cash,
chaos
free
energy.
cash, but like
Or no
free
free
cash
cash.
to be what like cash might want to be.
0 free cash.
Um,
Also, always remember you can just like in real life, you can take pictures and decide to post them later. Just like announce that you've taken a picture, and then later when you're making the post, you can
right.
reference back to that point.
Here,
The bubble.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I just keep editing my last post actually, so it's very realistic.
The bubble actually only stays over Cashew for a short period of time and then disappears. But then you all realize that you feel really differently about Intern Cashew.
Oh my god.
So Intern Cashew,
yes.
we're gonna go back to the original table, and we're gonna to the personal brandscape table,
Yeah.
and we're going to roll a temporary brand for you.
Whoa.
So no additions necessary for this. This is just a D20. Roll a color. So the new color of your brand is beige. Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
And now roll me a emotion.
Ah.
8 is so your new emotion for your brand is confused.
That's
Beige
appropriate.
confused.
Whoa.
Beige and
beige
confused. And then give me 2 more D20 rolls, one for
I'm just
shapes,
gonna
one
roll
for
on
ideas.
this.
Yeah.
I'm rolling as intern Johnny because my eye patch being annoying.
So your shape is a regular sphere, and your color is so your idea is Satanism. So, Kat, without deleting your original brand,
Yeah.
write that down in your character sheet.
Are you
That you're
able to flip it out?
or you
Or you can't edit mine, maybe?
beige,
Oh, yeah.
confused, regular sphere, Satanism.
Well,
And so,
I do respect all different belief systems and lifestyles, and welcome them all into my heart.
did anyone else hear Sam? He kind of glitched out.
Hello.
It went total digital.
Sam,
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for a second.
Yeah. Sam, you're frozen to me.
Regular circle?
Regular sphere.
Regular
It's a sphere, not a circle, Cat. Sam, come back.
Beige confused regular sphere Satanism. Right?
Yeah.
I have a better brand, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should trade your old brand for this brand.
That's a pretty cool brand.
Can she do that?
I can't answer that question right now.
Don't fuck with me right now.
I'm making a post.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put-
now, it's a video of intern Cashew's hand, and it's shaking. It's just a close-up of that, and it's a really fast video. It's only like 5 seconds, and the caption is "A devil is emerging."
A devil
Maybe
is
it's-
emerging.
Maybe it's kind of good when people post them in the chat and then copy and paste them into. Actually, I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't.
Should I do that?
Yeah, no, I think that is.
It's well. The thing is, when you copy and paste into the chat, you have to like Shift Command V, just to avoid. Otherwise, the font's all fucked up. But I think it is good to at least be announcing it.
But then we won't have 2 people editing it at the same time either. It's more a matter
Yeah.
of.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
did
Yeah,
I-
it
am
actually
I
doesn't matter that it's edited either.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Video of intern Cashew's hang shaking.
And oh wait, let me edit that.
Caption: A devil is emerging.
This was a post intern Cashew made just before while the sphere was still on her head.
Okay.
Selfie of intern Cashew with bubble on head. The world is a hologram, and I'm so thankful for my part in this whole system. Bless. Wow, your guys' mount. Hey, Sam, you're back.
I'm back.
Sam?
Yes, I'm back. That's
Your
right.
sound. Oh, there we go. There we go. What were you saying before? Because you were speaking and then you glitched out. We were all listening to you as you were like robot voiced.
It's gone.
Okay. So, two new posts here. One from Maya. One from. So.
I made one too. I'll just post it in the chat.
Yeah, Esther, what we just said, just to we were just talking about like to make the posts the best for gameplay. Like if everyone posted them in the chat and then copied and pasted them into the mount.
Okay. I'm
That
sorry.
way, no. We just that's a new thing. We just added them now. Just that way, so like not like just so we all get to fully enjoy everyone's contribution.
Right.
Also, I mean, imagine like hanging out with a group of strangers and having to share a social media account. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's what businesses are like.
what?
I guess that's what businesses are like, though. Where
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
there's usually like a boss or something that's like.
yeah.
They're not. Everyone's not trying to use it as their personal account at the same time.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, I feel like I can vaguely remember like when we started Tough Guy Mountain, and like Instagram had just started, but Facebook was obviously well developed, and just like anytime anyone else made a post, I just like just be like, is this a good one? Like, or like nervous to post it, thinking that other people would judge me for my post contribution to a
Tough Guy
collective of
Mountain?
people. Yeah. Still feel that way.
It is the most. Doing it as an artist collective is the most like the interns.
Selfie of intern Curse sticking up their middle finger while standing in front of a bridge and backdrop of bubbles. Intern Curse looks proud and defiant. Shout out to all my haters. I died and went through the void and you still couldn't keep me down. I'm back and I'm not going anywhere. Fuck you.
Also, fuck the hater. Fuck the hater.
Fuck haters. Great. And then everyone remember to properly record it in the mount account, and it's a great social media performance. Everyone make another roll as you continue to walk down this bridge. The bubbles are now getting denser, and they're kind of all coming at you.
But it floated off my head, right? It's fine.
Also, no, well, Kat, you got hit with a bubble the first time.
Oh.
Do we know that Intern Cashew's brand has changed?
You feel differently about her, but you don't. No one like Intern Cashew could check on her intern handheld device the status of her brand and see that it was changed, but the rest of you just feel ways about her.
Hey guys, has anyone else noticed when you look at intern Cashew, you feel like worshiping Satan?
Yeah, I couldn't really put it together in my head, but that is exactly what I feel like right now.
Yeah. I'm like, every time I look at them, I just have all these satanic urges.
Everyone who rolled...
I think I'm just being a little misunderstood right now. Like there's when people like say something like Satanism, they have all these preconceptions of what that means, but like I'm just a person who believes that you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want, okay? I don't know why, like Intern Curse, I thought you would be like really like supportive of this. Like now I feel like all the haters are being directed at me.
No, I get it. You just believe in like free will. It's just like a negative stereotype that Satanists are into like sacrificing goats.
Yeah, like pedophiles. Those pedophiles are in your government and in your churches. They're not in mine.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Satanists hate pedophiles.
Mm-hmm. I'll be the first one to say it. Wait.
I also think that the Catholic Church had something to do with 9/11.
The interns at the Catholic Church.
Those Catholic fucking interns.
I believe they're called
Catholic
choir boys.
Fire Boys started 9/11. Can we post that on our social media?
Yeah.
Intern Johnny would definitely be all about
Yeah,
that.
I'll post it.
I guess before I know that, well, 3 of you have rolled. I'm still waiting for rolls from the birthday kids, but do like the bubbles are now like starting to crowd the bridge. I guess I should at least give you the free will of, are you going to try to avoid them?
I would like to do something about them.
Okay.
I wanted to cast a hologram, but I don't want to be super ambitious about it. I literally just want like a feminine aura to be cast, and it's kind of sexy, and it like seductively leads us away from the bubbles.
Like you're trying to create a holographic guide that gives you a path through the bubbles?
Yeah, but I'm not making it super ambitious where it's like a full-formed like person. It's just like a seductive kind of glowy form.
But the point of it is that it guides you through the bubbles like a clear path.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, you can roll for that in a second. I just want to establish, is everyone going to try to avoid the bubbles? Because I was assuming that everyone would, but I guess I shouldn't assume that.
Yes, I will avoid the bubble.
Me too, yeah.
I'm fine.
I do not believe it can improve my brand.
So, okay, so Maya, your hologram. So, okay, as you're now at a point on the bridge. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff here now based off your rolls. Sorry, one second. Just going to look at the map. You're coming to a bit of a crossroads. You can now actually see in the distance. You can see that there is a path to the left and a path to the right. And in the further distance, there is a 4-way crossroads. If you can visualize that for now. You can't really see much about the one in the distance. You can't really see much about any of them. There's just if you're walking down the bridge, the first thing that comes up is a turn to the right, but you can also see 10, 20 feet after that is a turn to the left. And then there's a major landing coming up beyond that seems to go in 4 different directions. So I guess I could draw this out.
I think we should go left because historically, right-hand dominance has been a form of oppression. The word for left is sinister, meaning, or in Latin is sinistra, meaning sinister, meaning evil, suggesting that there is such a thing as right and wrong. And it's been used to penalize those who are...
Satanism is called the left-hand path.
Exactly, let's go.
I'm convinced. Though, as a counterpoint, right-brained people are more likely to choose the left-hand path.
Whoa.
Wow, so maybe we should think about this situation differently.
Yeah.
That confused confuses me.
I'm gonna follow my spirit. If that's been summoned at
Is
all.
your spirit working?
I don't know, Ian?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to make something work here.
Calculating.
Okay. I got it working now. Sorry, I'm not actually that good at using Roll20 for actual DMing things. I just want to give you a basic visual guide.
We're going to have to fire you and hire a new DM.
That'll be quite painful for me.
It'd be quite painful for the new DM too.
How do I run this campaign?
Yeah, what is this?
What is this?
And you guys are giving that DM a really hard time for not understanding the rules?
Yeah.
Just make
There's
it
a
up as you go
different grades
along.
of magic.
Not like that.
No, we make posts. We make no. There's no rules around the spells. We just make it up. All right. 1 sec. I'm going to show you guys a super vague visual guide in a sec. Moving the players over to Untitled.
Okay.
I'm going to just drag little tokens of you guys on here. Why didn't that work? Objects, tokens, select. Johnny, Cashew, Schmidt, Dan, and Curse. So Sam, did you turn your icon like that?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so now to resolve the roll, I just wanted to give you a good idea of sort of where you were because things are going to start mattering in terms of visual space now. So, did everyone fail their roll? No, Intern Stan did not.
I critically failed.
Maya's second roll was good, but that was for creating a thing that would aid you in the bubbles. That will okay. So, what Maya's giving you a path through the bubbles will apply to your next roll, and will give everyone a +5 avoiding the next set of bubbles on their next roll. Remember that. Okay, so
Well, you should describe what she looks like.
why don't you describe what she looks like?
Okay, like green and like a little bit bubbly, and you can kind of make out like a very curvy form every once in a while. That's all you can see for now.
Cool. Intern Curse, Intern Schmidt. No, actually, sorry, not. So Intern Curse and Intern Johnny, you're going to re-roll your brands now. And then Intern Casher, we're going to do something different for you because you failed twice in a row.
Whoa, no!
Can I roll 4 d20s at once?
As long as I think so, then we can just check them after. 1 sec.
I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. So we roll 4 d20s.
But not me.
You'll have to do something else, probably.
Wait, are we all rolling? How do we do the?
No,
I think it's just me and Schmidt, or me and Johnny, because we got hit by the bubbles, I guess.
Ooh.
So my color, I rolled a 1 for my new color is blue, and then my emotion is miserable, That's great. Blue and miserable go together very well. And then my shape is a triangle, and my my idea is Jesus. Oh, so
Whoa, that's nice.
Okay.
I
So-
guess mine is blue and red striped. My emotion is disappointed. My shape is silhouette of a woman.
Nice, just like Maya.
And yeah, like your, and then Bush did 9/11. That's an interesting mix.
All right, so for Cat,
Yeah.
so it looks like, so wait, yeah, Maya and Sam are able to avoid the bubble. Looks like, and everyone should have a bonus on their next attempt at avoiding the bubble, but Cat, I'm going to make a private roll for you.
Do I roll that or are you rolling that?
Actually, I guess you can roll it. You roll it and I'll tell you what happens.
Is it just a regular one? Oh man, okay, I'm gonna. My
Yeah,
iPad keeps shutting the
I'll
Chrome
roll
down.
for you.
Yeah. Johnny, will you roll
yeah,
it for
just
me?
a regular D20, no bonus, because this is it's a random table. All right, so Cashew, the second bubble that you get hit by and goes over your head once again. But this one, no one else feels differently about Intern Cashew after this one happens. But Intern Cashew, you feel very differently. You are suddenly filled with a strong belief that you are the boss and that you must direct everyone or they will die.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So, you know,
But yeah,
hello, hi, thanks everyone for all your help so far today. But you know, I've felt that we've really pulled together. But you know, there's like no I in team. It's really been all of us. But I gotta say, we should probably take a special route because I think this bridge might be a bit more dangerous than I thought it was.
I'm really glad that someone's taking charge.
Do you think the danger on this bridge has to do with how Bush orchestrated 9/11? And now
Maybe
he's like
it's-
out to get us too?
Well,
It could be comparable to that in that someone has preordained this fate in the way that Bush preordained doing 9/11.
Well, maybe that someone is Bush who put this bridge here to entrap us.
all right, those are all really great suggestions. Intern Kurz, Intern Johnny, awesome feedback. I was wondering, how about we go this way? And I'm gonna try to click. Or can I move to this crossroads over here?
Maybe that's where Bush wants us to go, though.
That's, you know what? All, you know, follow in a great man's footsteps. Let's let's just try. I can't move the thing.
I mean, I wouldn't say causing 9/11 is something a great man would do, but maybe we can agree to disagree.
Well, you know, if there's one thing about leadership, you gotta say you can't be. Sometimes it's best to rule by fear.
I've been taking a video of this exchange.
great.
But are you ruling by fear if no one knows that you caused 9/11 because you created a big cover-up of your evil deeds?
But I mean, for many New Yorkers that day, it was a very, very scary event. much trauma. But you know what? I really want to like prevent that kind of fear from happening to you guys. So I say we go to the left over here. Come on, everyone. Let's band together and head over this way.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you about witch causing 9/11. So I did my duty.
And yeah, everyone feel free to move their own icon in any direction they see fit. I would say if you're going to move forward, so intern Schmidt,
Yeah.
when you sent off that that hologram to navigate a straight path, was it going straight forward?
No, she kind of just like leads us in whatever way we feel. So it isn't talking straight, it's like wavering.
No, I know, but like since there's pathways leading off the main path, I assumed your hologram was going to stay on the main path. Does that make sense, or did you want it to? Because like, it's not going to like be powerful enough to lead you in the right direction.
Oh,
like,
it's not powerful enough?
It's going to be able to help people navigate through the bubbles. But
Okay.
since you're now at a crossroads, like it can't navigate a pathway through the bubbles down multiple paths, so you have to pick a path that it goes.
Is she like signaling a certain way or no?
I think you have to decide which of the three paths she would go down.
Okay.
The hologram only functions to guide you in the safest way through the bubbles.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way.
You're going to go that way. I'm asking about your hologram, not you.
Oh, I guess my hologram's going this way.
Okay. So people going that way would receive the +5 through the bubbles if you follow the but Kat has tried to get everyone to go the left way, so we have conflict now. What does the party do? Also, Sam, make an extra roll right now. Okay, great.
Bum. Quel dommage.
So Sam, you see a like gray bubble that's like moving towards you, and it seems specifically intent on getting to you. And it is successful. And everyone roll a perception check. Everyone else except for Stan.
What's a perception check?
Just a D20.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll first using Johnny's. Do I add anything with my birthday?
Yeah. You and Jonathan
Add
both
your
add a
birthday.
plus.
And then John, so I
You're being good.
the second one's John. Oh, nice. The higher one's mine.
So, and Maya, roll one as well.
I rolled one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, so actually, intern Curse, you watch this happen. A like gray bubble. All these bubbles are slightly different colors, but a particularly gray bubble goes out of its way to get intern Stan, and the bubble goes into his like intern coverall and kind of like tints you can't quite see his face anymore.
No, not intern Stan.
Oh God.
Now, intern Stan, you are filled with a like undeniable compulsion to let's not undeniable. I'll give you a D20 roll against it, but to run to the crossroads up ahead and to turn left. Now, if you feel like resisting that impulse, you can roll a d20, and if you get a particularly high roll, you'll at least get like, a couple rounds of resisting that impulse.
Okay, let's go.
He just goes for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you all watch. So you guys can all see Intern Stan run away. He just
Use
sprints
this
off.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, I mean, now that's a really real go-getter. Now that I call that effort. That was really trying to follow the rules, but play within them.
I'm freaking out. I'm sweating.
and the only person that saw what happened is now on a loading screen. So wait, what is? Okay, so looks like Intern Schmidt, you want to follow the lady down the right path.
Yeah.
All right, so you.
Hey, what are you doing over there, Intern Schmidt? Intern Schmidt, why are you such a party pooper?
So you successfully navigate bubbles
Okay.
without any. You don't have to roll any checks, but you just get to this sort of like lookout over here, where you just look out over the swamp.
Are there any special items in
Nope.
that spot?
Nope, but you can see that the right-hand path up to the ahead of you is like a long tunnel that leads to like new area, like a cave of some sort. You're like surrounded by bubbles right now. The lady has disappeared.
Wait, why? No, she lasts forever.
No, she doesn't. So you've got there and you can see that, but now you're separated from the group. I guess let's go. I'm just gonna make up a random order here to make sure everyone gets an action. Intern Curse, you just saw after that bubble sequence with Intern Stan, he like sprinted away from the group. He didn't seem to get touched by any more bubbles, and he ran to the crossroads up ahead. I can't tell. I think Esther's paused actually.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Oh,
I
never
can still. I was just staying really still.
if you want to react to that in any way, you are welcome
Oh.
to.
Sorry, react to what?
Intern Stan just like ran away from the whole group. Like he sprinted up ahead.
But
Okay.
Intern Schmidt walked in the opposite direction, left
Yeah.
or right, and well, I
Intern-
don't find Cashew to be a very inspiring leader. But I'm glad that someone is taking charge of the situation, and out of respect for that, to encourage that more, we should follow. Also, because of Intern Sam running away, we should follow him as well to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. Intern Schmidt seems totally capable to me.
Yeah,
I think.
but
that-
intern Stan is possessed by the bubble. Is what happened?
Yes,
That-
so he
that's
might
what-
hurt himself.
That's what.
Yeah.
Like Intern Cursed, you're the only one who might think that. No one else saw what happened to Stan except for him running away.
Oh, so yeah, intern Stan seems to be possessed by the bubble. We should definitely follow and try to like help him out.
Intern Curse, could you repeat that again? That your feedback again?
Yeah, it looked like intern Stan got like enveloped by the bubble and became possessed and ran off. So I'm a little worried about him and think we should follow him / take some photos for our social media feeds because getting possessed by a bubble is really good content.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's very interesting that you say that. I mean, after all, interns Stan has really taken the incentive here. I want to make sure that between you and intern Stan, that this working relationship is a good one. I think like between you two, if you feel like intern Stan is for some reason impacting your ability to follow this route, that's really great that you've let me know. But seeing as we were headed this way anyway, let's just keep going, eh?
So yeah, I think we all go left.
Okay.
So all three of you go left, or
Yeah.
you can move your own tokens.
I cannot.
Okay.
Neither can I.
So. Oh, now I can.
So, yeah, and all you guys find something similar to.
Whoa.
A lookout, and you can see off in the distance, like up here, well, like kind of a little bit off this map, I guess, but you can see like that the path leads to some sort of like island peninsula.
Oh. Stan ran ahead of us.
Sorry, I thought Stan ran to the left.
I
think
Stan
we all
ran
follow where Stan. We're all trying to chase Stan because Intern Curse told us what was wrong with him.
Okay. Well, you didn't see that island then. Forget about it. Your characters don't know anything about it. And Stan, do you just keep on running, or do you try to resist?
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
All right. So the three of you, no, Stan, you're going to run to the left. Whoa, I love that picture of Intern Collective. That's amazing.
Great work.
I'm getting a bunch of feedback in my... Oh, now it's gone. No, it's still there. Anyone have anything funny happening with their computer?
We were hearing something weird too.
It's mostly gone now. Okay, so I'm not going to reveal the map here. I'm actually I'm whispering a really long message to Sam. And then I'm going to go back to Maya and then we're going to go back to you, because you guys are going to go through that. And actually, Johnny, Cashew, and Curse, you're going to make an initial roll for trying to run through this gauntlet of bubbles that is ahead of you.
Whoa.
Yeah, this drawing's amazing.
Thank you.
No, you texted that to me.
Oh no, you texted that to everybody, Ian.
Oh, it said. Oh crap!
Don't
It's-
read it.
It says to Sam. How did that like?
Yeah,
Oh.
it says in it to Sam.
Yeah.
It says to Sam.
No, but it took the first paragraph and just sent it to Sam, and then it sent the rest of it to everyone. That makes no sense.
I won't read it.
I really like it.
Can you delete
John,
your
will you roll
post?
for me?
I can't delete my post.
Ah. Okay, this roll is for
Do I
Cashew.
get +2?
For Cashew.
Oh, I get a whole 9 whole. Hey, don't read it. Don't read it.
You can read it later. It will become relevant.
Okay.
But don't read it right now. It's actually a huge spoiler. That's so annoying. I guess whenever there's like a space in the paragraph, it ends the whisper. And I was
no.
copying and pasting something.
I'll roll a bunch of dice to make it scroll up.
Okay, yeah, so Jonathan, you got a 7.
Sorry, that was
a 9.
Cashew.
That was a 9 because I forgot to add to it. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 4.
And intern Curse, roll once.
Oh, sorry. I'd roll 1d20.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like all of you failed. So everyone's brand has been affected right now, except for Intern Schmidt, right? So and yeah, so all three of you who just roll one more d20.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get it working on my iPad again.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's not. This is a
It's
randomly
just a
generated
table.
table. So that's not necessarily good. Yeah, one. Okay, cat got it.
Sorry.
And Cursey. Intern Curse, are you frozen?
Oh, sorry. Rolling.
Okay, so Cashew, you are filled with a desire to jump into the bog.
Oh.
Jonathan, you guys made these rolls are probably the two of the three worst rolls you could make. Jonathan, you're filled with you want to do murder.
Yes.
Do murder.
Finally.
Yeah. And Intern Curse, you got 18. You now have to make a. You just immediately cast a virus 6 stream. So make another d20 plus 1.
Okay.
And hope you roll low.
Oh no, that's not good.
Actually, you also get to decide what you want the virus to do.
Oh, am I just like involuntarily calling a virus?
You have been filled with a compulsion to cast the virus spell that you are unable to control.
I want like the virus to be really sexy and take a lot of like selfies with me.
Okay. I mean,
So-
yeah, I guess that dodges the bullet. It works. You like conjure some sort of like, succubus shadow
Yeah.
that wants to take a lot of selfies with you.
Yay.
But they're like, you might find them like a bit like too sexy. Like this is a virus, it's a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
It might be pushing your boundaries.
Okay.
Intern Schmidt, you're alone on a beautiful lookout.
Mm-hmm.
You can see your friends have all run off down the path. You are the only stable mind remaining, but you might not know that. What do you do?
First, before the hologram, before I lost the hologram, I made a post.
Okay.
Here's the post.
You can make another hologramming check to see if you can keep that hologram going.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so add a +1.
So, and for this part, I want to actually increase her abilities for this role.
Well, that will just depend on your roll. But in what way do you want to increase the abilities?
Okay, well, I want her to be a bit more of like a companion than just like leading me away from Bubbles. So she has heightened sentience, and maybe I can see her form a little bit more clearly.
Okay, sure. Roll.
It's kind of like something like that
Yeah. Okay, it works. So you're able to get back to your friends with hand in hand with your new friend.
Yes.
With the Milady
And-
green vapors.
Yeah, and maybe Milady Green Vapors, can even like talk to you and stuff, I guess. And she's like, let's go back over this way. I think I know a safe way to get you back to your friends.
Maybe she like whispers it like, let's go.
Come over this way. I think I can get you back to your friends.
Intern Schmidt is a lot chiller when Milady Green Vapors is around.
I wish Milady Green Vapors could always be around. Yeah, so you just try to get back to your friends?
Yeah, I want to tell them what I saw.
You guys should all be up here now. And
Oh, hey, Intern Schmidt. It's great of you to bring another teammate onto our team. Could you give us? Could we have like a round of introductions?
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is my lady. My friend.
Hey everybody. Also, don't forget that Intern Curse also has a new friend.
Oh yeah, my succubus.
Yeah.
My selfie succubus friend.
Intern Curse has like a really like sexy, like
Oh man.
Yeah.
like shadow figure.
Maybe they look at each other. The two newbies are like looking at each other.
Are they looking at each other competitively, or?
I don't know. We have to really decide.
Yeah, you guys. It's your guys' call. What you do next? Anytime you move in any direction, you'll have to make another bubble roll. But also remember, yeah. Intern Cashew and Johnny, you guys each have a strong will to do something right now.
Oh yeah.
I want to tell everybody about the new path I saw.
I feel.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody! So Milady Green Vapors showed me we went on a lookout. It was really romantic. We held hands for a little bit, and we saw that there's a big cavernous space that's connected to the right passage when we walk up.
Also, that passage, I should say, or I guess I can just talk to Mrs. Vapors now. Like, it also seems like it would be, safe from all these bubbles that are everywhere. Like, there's a nice tunnel that we can go through. The bubbles don't seem to be able to penetrate.
I really like this sexy succubus selfie. Oh my god, it's like a tongue twister. Thank you, Jonathan.
Turns out it's also a song. A single.
Oh my god.
Sorry to interrupt. I just caught that.
I want to manipulate the code of someone's heart so that they just die.
Whoa.
Could I just try
Okay,
to
actually,
code...
so before you do that, Cashew and Johnny each make a roll for a round to see if you can, if you want, you can make a roll to try to resist this compulsion.
I'm gonna try to resist because I think it'll be hard to convince my team to all jump into the bog, even though I really want to do it. I gotta think of my responsibilities.
I got a 6 in trying to resist it, so I don't try to resist it.
You just want to murder someone.
Or the part of me that doesn't want to murder someone is not as powerful as the part of me that does want to murder someone.
For now.
Okay, so yeah, you still want to murder someone. Cashew, you don't have to jump off this round.
I thought you were gonna try to change the code of our heart to break our hearts, but it's even worse than that.
Yeah, just break them mechanically so they stop working.
Yeah, you want to literally break them.
What? Yeah.
Do I roll to resist, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was whispering to Sam. I missed the. What did Intern Curse just try to do?
Oh, I was wondering if I needed to roll to Oh, you meant roll to resist the impulses, not roll to resist them hurting us. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think you wanted to resist this succubus. But you
Right.
could if you wanted to.
No, I'm like down for some fun with the succubus.
Down with the succubus. Okay, yeah. Intern Schmidt?
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I
Or no,
wanna-
wait, I guess, or intern, no, yeah, you go and then intern, Johnny, you can try to kill someone. Wait, intern Schmidt, you're running up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want everyone to come with me. I just beckoned everyone to follow me.
Remember also that intern Stan went the other way. I'm gonna grab another beer, 1 sec.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, I think now that we've been joined, everyone's joined us, and we've got these 2 additional team members, that means we're just all the more reasons for moving in the same direction all together. So I think we should all just head over and follow our dear intern Stan here.
Do we have anything? We should try and figure out a plan on how to help him if we see him.
Oh, is there something wrong with him? Isn't he just like a real go-getter?
I don't know. Does anybody
I think
know?
we should all be following his example.
Does anybody else know anything about him?
He looked like he was like in trouble or like not able to use his free will anymore.
Whoa.
I feel like we should
But
all
maybe
make
the possession is making him a go-getter, so maybe it's ultimately beneficial.
When I search Milady Green Vapors, this is on Google. This is one of the images that comes up.
I'm imagining this is gonna be good.
Wow.
This is like
Wow.
the male Milady Green. If Milady Green Vapors was a man.
I don't know, kind of androgynous, just
Yeah,
like, you know.
I agree.
If she had abs.
Yeah, that's sick. Milady Green
Wow.
Vapors, very feminine, but also has lots of abs.
Yeah.
Lots of them. Stacks on stacks of abs.
Super hot androgynous woman with a aggressive 6-pack.
Yeah. I feel like Milady Green Vapors and my sexy selfie succubus are gonna hit it off based on those 2 photos.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
They both have such good names. Like a t-shirt worthy.
So just because there's conflicting interests now, we'll just keep kind of going in a sequence. We'll go Johnny, Cashew, Schmidt, Curse.
Okay.
And Sam, you have limited ability to act. You have to whisper to me.
Oh, okay.
Your actions are not in this order. You guys aren't in like an initiative order right now, but just to, like, because there's like now like compulsion effects happening, like just to make sure everyone has a chance to follow or resist their compulsions, or just hang out with their new fun friends. So, Jonathan, you wanted to try to kill someone?
Yeah.
Who are you going to try to kill?
Who's closest to me?
Looks
and I'm-
like Cashew and Curse are both right next to you.
Okay, I try to. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think. If I was using code, maybe I could just like sever someone's artery. Like, what would be the easiest thing? Can I try to like cut someone?
I don't know. I've done very little coding and have done very little murdering.
Why don't you deactivate life support?
What's that?
What?
Deactivate life support.
But what's the easiest way of doing that? I guess I have to like, it'd be like, what do I know about? So I'm just going to try to, yeah, I don't know enough about anatomy to know how to murder someone with code, I guess. So in that case, I'll just
Make their lungs stop. Like, you can make their lungs.
But I don't understand how lungs work in my head, so I couldn't think of. I don't know. I feel like I'll just run at somebody, and no, because I don't want to die myself. I don't think I've thought it through enough. This is like just my inner monologue that's happening. I think that takes up my whole turn, and I'm just sort of like, ah, ah.
Do I continue to roll to resist, or?
Sorry, I'm writing a whisper to Sam. Yeah, you should make an opposing roll.
Or wait, no, she was asking.
Not to resist his murder, but just
You have to resist her.
Seems like Johnny's.
Oh yeah, try to resist jumping off the bridge.
Sam is typing.
So, Kat, you don't jump off the bridge again. You're still able to be a great leader.
Great, wonderful. So I think everyone should just let's continue on our great teamwork here. What we've got going here is good. It'd be a shame to let it all go at the end, just as it was really catching on, and we were just about to follow intern Stan here.
Cool. Is everyone going to proceed?
Yeah.
No,
You
going
can-
to try to. I've thought of a way I could try to kill somebody.
Okay, go for it. Actually, let's let another round go by in terms of Schmidt and Curse.
Oh, sorry. I was just running to get pizza.
No, that's okay.
So yeah, Cashew's just been like, let us tally forth. Schmidt, is your action?
I'm willing to go find Sam, but I want to ask Lady Vapors if she'll go to first base with me while we're walking.
Is that just kissing or is that holding hands?
Kissing.
She says like you'll have to remind me what first base is, sweetie.
Mooching.
Make a hologramming check, I guess, to see if you could make your hologram consent to a makeout sesh.
This
Oh.
could be. Oh no, never mind. Critical fail.
Oh.
Critical fail. That's a critical. fail.
Sorry, I'm not that kind of hologram.
No, it's a critical fail. It's got to be more.
Oh,
You
it's
can,
roll
like,
one.
slap.
Sorry, I just saw the two. Yeah. You get. Milady Green Vapors is no longer holding your hand. Is still going to do her job of guiding you through the bubbles, but is not interested in that kind of thing.
Interesting.
And yeah, you get slapped. You scoundrel! You scoundrel!
You should post about this,
I'm gonna post like this flat mark on my face.
or just post that it's like, oh, I can't. It's like, even my girlfriend left me again. I'm so sad right now, or something.
Yeah, it would be like that.
Intern Curse, what's up in Intern Curse world?
I'm not sure. Maybe I could make some like social media content with my succubus. Yeah.
You can work on that.
Mhm.
Johnny, you may now make your kill attempt, and then I'm going to give intern Stan a turn.
So I'm just going to try to through code. What is the bridge made of that we're standing on? Actually,
What is it made out of?
yeah.
It looks like it's made of stone.
Like so not something I could like break
What do you mean?
to cast
your
everyone tumbling into the bog.
Are you like including yourself?
I was picturing some more localized break that I could run away from.
Like if it was
I'll let you target like one person for that since everyone is in a different direction from you. If they were all in a group like ahead of you, I'd let you target the whole group. But
Right. So I'll try to make I'll make the rock crumble underneath intern Cashew.
okay.
Do I get to roll? Do I get to add a +3 to that because
You do.
Oh,
You get
your
a-
birthday?
Wait, so you're using code.
yeah.
You get to add +4. Right? Do I have that right? You get a +2
Yeah, I
and a
think so.
+1 and a +1.
Only a 6. Powerful roll.
Intern Cashew, you feel the stone beneath your feet like one little tile cracks. But you probably think nothing of it.
It's just fine. Just under my own weight.
I was actually I was hoping that would happen because you see your long lost friend intern Stan burst through the bubbles in a floating canoe that he sits at the back of with an oar, just like canoe, and there seems to be some sort of bubble around his canoe, and all the bubble brands around it like disperse as he cuts through them with a surprisingly expert J stroke and L stroke. And he arrives at the side of the bridge and he says,
I am back in the other room.
The other
Do not
room?
worry about. But yeah, there was a room over there that I went to, that I had reasons to go to, and I'm able to get us through the bubbles with this canoe in my typical fashion that you've come to expect of me.
I don't trust this.
oh, 1 sec. My whisper's not working. I almost just gave everything away again. There we go. It's not letting me click on Sam. Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's a great post.
Yeah, good post.
Yeah.
Very chaotic.
Do I have permission to post it to our social media account?
I think it would be.
Selfie of sexy stuff.
I think intern Curse would post it regardless if she had permission or not.
As long as you
Okay.
have permission from sexy selfie succubus.
Yeah, true.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Wow, so Stan, you really could you debrief us on where you were? Should we also head over to that next room? Was it a good place?
Instead of that, I can take you somewhere even better with this canoe.
Whoa.
And then I invite everyone to get in.
Does jumping into the canoe count as jumping into the bog? Do I fulfill my desire if I jump into the canoe?
No, I think you should try to jump into the bog, and I think Sam will have to try to stop that from happening.
I think
I love drama. Wow. Also, okay, wait. Okay, intern Curse and intern Schmidt, both of you make a brand mutation check, plus 2 for Maya, plus 1 for Curse.
Okay.
And then when you post that in the main thing, add that 8 and just mention that you rolled an 18 on it.
Ooh, low.
Oh no, the vapor, hottest vapor is gonna get low engagement.
I guess sex does sell, so.
So intern Cashew, instead of getting in the canoe, goes to jump off the side of the bridge.
Come on, team, follow me.
I'm going to do a security check to attempt to grab intern Cashew.
So think about what you describe what you actually want to accomplish as you see her jump off the bridge. Like, is it a grappling hook? Is it a maneuver of the canoe? Is it like
I'd like to
a net?
Like push the canoe off the sort of edge and get it under her to like catch her.
So you just want to move the canoe in a I guess the security roll check will just determine whether you're able to maneuver it quickly enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So plus 1, right?
Yep. You get it almost intern Cashew as she falls. Who else is in the canoe right now? Is it just intern? Did anyone get into the canoe?
I'd be into getting into the canoe. I don't think it's a good idea to follow intern Cashew.
Everyone, follow me! I'm the only one who can lead you to safety.
I'm not getting a good vibe right now, so.
So who's in the canoe right now as Sam's about to attempt a heroic rescue of this deranged leader, your former deranged leader?
I'll get in after you guys. I'll get in.
I'll get in. I'm getting into the canoe as well.
And Schmidt, what's your?
What does my hologram say?
Oh, I guess your hologram would have, as soon as intern Stan showed up in that canoe, would have gotten into the canoe.
What about my sexy demon?
Your sexy demon, what was its purpose again? Was just to make out and take sexy selfies with you?
To increase our brand profile.
Yeah, we'll just follow you anywhere. That demon's got one purpose, and it is steamy moments.
Right.
Okay, so now
we could have those in the canoe. So.
Okay, so Stan is unsuccessful in his attempt to get the canoe underneath intern Cashew. So intern Cashew is now in free fall, trying to lead you all to glory.
I don't get into the canoe, and I try to use code to rotate object on the canoe 90 degrees on its if the canoe is like this, I want to rotate it on this axis so it dumps everyone into the bog.
That's 180 degrees.
No, just 90 degrees is fine. But I feel like it'll be easier to just rotate it 90 degrees. But as much in that direction.
Can I get my sexy succubus to fight him? Maybe she could smother him with her boobs so he can't see and cast spells properly.
Because your succubus was conjured up to take sexy selfies, I think that you would need to involve yourself
Oh.
with intern Johnny and get your succubus to do that.
And you don't necessarily know I'm trying to murder you, so it depends how obvious it is that I'm trying to code your thing flipping. I assume
Let's
it must.
let's just take Esther make a roll a d20.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I only got a 2.
Oh
You
dear.
get plus
Oh yeah,
2.
you
You get
that's-
4.
I forgot to add a +1, but
you don't notice that he's trying to do this, so you can't take action against him. So intern Schmidt and intern Stan, you each can Cashew is now in free fall. You can each make an action right now.
Okay.
Okay. Could I? Do I have any tools? Like, if I do a check, can I try to lasso and kind of
I think anytime it comes down to tools for most things, like a security or a code check is the best way to go, unless you want to approach it in another way. But coming up with a lot of tools to accomplish something like that, I think would be security.
Schmidt, this would be a good opportunity to make a free cash post as she's soaring through the air.
I am in
yeah.
free fall.
Right. I'm making it now.
He's just trying to get her killed. Don't listen to him.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
He just wants to be the only birthday boy.
Could I install a virus to the bog to make it bouncy so that she could bounce back up?
I like that idea.
I think that would be, you could do code or brand mutation. I guess it doesn't really matter since you have equal ranks in both of them.
Okay, I guess I'll do code.
Well, doesn't
for that.
brand mutation not change the
Yeah.
material quality of things? It just changes.
These are specifically brand elements though, so you could. Yeah, I mean, I would use code for this.
Yeah, I used code, but it did not.
And intern Schmitz, do you want to try to do anything?
Yeah, well, I wanted to make a post, but I also want to do something to save her.
Hard to combine those things.
Yeah. I'm gonna think.
I
Is there-
really
is there
think. I mean, when else are you going to get a picture of the cashew, soaring through the air in free flight, as they call it?
But
to
if she
use for
dies,
free
you'll
cash?
never get to make another free cash post again.
you have to free her from the underworld. If
She's a marketable item.
I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna talk to the Vapor and tell her I need her most now, helping Cashew, and I want her to jump after Cashew to save her, and I'm gonna video the whole sentimental moment where I hold her hand.
Remember, she's a hologram and not a virus. Her ability to affect the material plane is probably not very strong.
Oh. Can I infect her so that she becomes physical?
I think you have to be higher level to do that in hologram.
Yeah, that sounds a little too impressive.
Impressive. Okay. Let me think. Can I conjure a virus?
Ooh.
It'd be a virus check, yeah. But describe what you want the virus to do, and remember, your roll on it will determine how much the virus obeys, and a fail on a roll creates a potentially virus that tries.
You
to
should try the holographic
Yeah.
thing, and you might get a critical success, and maybe it'll work. But you'll get more points in your holographic skill, at least, probably.
Actually, I think I'm gonna ask Sam what to do.
Ask me.
Yeah.
I support the use of viruses. I think they're good.
Okay, I'm gonna conjure
Very
a
slow.
virus. The virus
Nice.
is going to jump down after Kat and gently catch her and bring her back up. The
Mhm.
virus is gentle in nature and wants to protect.
It's pretty much just like the virus that Sam used to get up the ladder last time.
Yeah.
Make a roll.
Can we switch?
+1.
How come Cashew always ends up being stuck?
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
So
so
appropriate. You gotta
you
post about it.
conjure a small virus that goes. It's like a little gargoyle with little wings, and it goes and grabs the scruff, the hood of Intern Cashew's coverall, and slows her fall, essentially allowing one more round of action.
Whoa. Can I cast a coding spell to make it springy?
You trying to save yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess your compulsion was to jump in the bog, not die.
Yeah.
So why not?
Cool. Let me try. John says not while I'm falling, but hey, it's my
Yeah,
birthday too.
It's a long. Yeah, exactly.
Do I have do I have any addition to code, or that would have just been like if I used it last time?
No, it's
Do
a +1 for your security clearance, and then your birthday bonus. I need to make sure I'm always playing role-playing games with all my friends, so I don't ever have to give any of them birthday gifts. I just give them imaginary bonuses inside of games. You know, it's a way to save money.
It's a very it's very good. Do I get it? Did I get
it? I'm not going to tell you
right?
if you got it, just for drama's sake, and we're gonna do one more.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one more round of people's actions, but I will not forget the stream you cast. So I guess I guess we gotta go back to shitty intern Johnny, who just wants to kill people.
Well, now, yeah, I guess I'll try to like, slice the canoe, like bisect it on an angle.
Okay.
So that it'll just sort of split in two.
Yeah.
Even if I just make enough of a cut to make a hole in it that leaks, that'll be good enough.
Okay. Make your checks, shitty murderer Johnny.
So evil.
His new intern name is Intern Murderer Johnny.
Okay, so it doesn't work, but Johnny, you realize it didn't work because there is a clear force field around the canoe.
Oh, magical.
But the same thing that was pushing away the bubbles also repelled your code attack.
It was very Harry Potter.
I guess intern curse.
So, do I know Johnny's trying to kill us yet?
Make another roll, and I'll do it at a pretty. If you can beat DC 8 if you can roll higher than 8, you will notice that Johnny is a murderer.
I have rolled 17, so
That's higher than 8, so yeah, you notice.
I'm gonna
And
be
what do
like,
you?
guys, I think intern Johnny's trying to murder us.
No, I'm not.
He's like trying to cut our boat slice our boat into so we fall into the bubbles.
I did not.
What the fuck?
Why would I want
I
to
think
murder
we should-
any of you?
I don't know, cause you're something's gone wrong with your brand. I think
What's wrong with me?
it seems like your brand has gone bad.
Can
Hey,
I do
think
brand?
it's really, it's not the best to like air our grievances as like an attack on somebody. I think there's, if you're gonna say that intern Johnny is a murderer, you should at least like, have a couple different instances that make you feel like why you are perceiving this is what he's
She's trying
doing.
to stop
I
him from getting canceled.
respectfully put forth to the group of interns that my personal belief is that intern Johnny is trying to murder us. I'm not going to label him a murderer, but I'm going to describe the behavior that I see instead of passing judgments based on the based on the training I've received on nonviolent communication
As an intern.
as an intern. I'm going to say that I believe intern Johnny is behaving violently. Now, whether or not he is inherently a violent person is not for me to say, since I don't have...
I respect your freedom to believe whatever you want to believe, but I think until any of you have a single shred of evidence that I'm trying to murder a single one of you, then I will not be treated this way. Why don't we, I say let's cross that bridge when we get to it. We have bigger problems to worry about now.
I wish someone had tuned into the stream just for this section.
Intern Johnny, I would like to politely and respectfully request that you stop trying to murder me, please.
I think until a person has actually expressed the intention to murder you, you can't call them a murderer yet. And so
I was very careful with my language, and I never called you a murderer. I just said I believe you are attempting to murder us.
Like
I'm
I
literally
said,
picturing a court case where someone who's being accused of murder is like, well, I haven't tried to murder you. Which isn't even true in your case, because you tried to murder all of them. Sorry, go ahead, Jonathan.
I will agree that I'm not going to murder you, intern Curse.
I think there's a way we could potentially see, we could look, exonerate intern Johnny if we could check the history of his intern handheld device.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything on Intern.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right now. I'm going to lock those 3 characters into that conversation. And imagine this is happening in a cartoonish setting where Cashew is falling through the air and still participating in the discourse. In the meantime, over the course of that conversation, Stan and Schmidt can each act twice to account for the length of the conversation. And we'll assume that also by the end of this conversation, intern Cashew will hit the bog.
Okay. Stan, you want to go first?
Oh yeah, we'll start with Stan.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh my god. I guess I'll do a security check and just try to, yet again, catch intern Cashew.
Just with the boat?
Yeah.
Okay, a deft bit of piloting there by Stan. So the canoe goes into a nosedive towards the bog and intern Cashew. While this is happening, Schmidt, you're in the canoe, right? Or are you not? Okay, so you're in the canoe. I'll give you one chance to act, and then we'll resolve the sequence.
Okay. I want to even if she does fall, I want to lessen the impact. So I want to increase the wing size and strength.
I think if you capture a picture of her at the moment she hits the bog and bog is splashing everywhere, that'll look amazing.
Wait, Schmidt, what's your move?
I'm increasing the wingspan and strength of the gremlin so that when she hits the ground it isn't really hard. It's a bit more delicate.
Cool. And then you rolled an 11 on your attempt to boost the virus. Okay, I mean with an 11, I just it doesn't grow a lot. I'd say it's its wingspan increases by 6 inches, and it slows the rate of ascent. Back to Stan, you are in this nosedive. You feel like you have a like close to a 50-50 chance of getting to Intern Cashew before she hits the bog. What do you do?
I'm gonna code the canoe to do a better job catching, like make it a little bit more wide.
I would be concerned that making it wider would also decrease its aerodynamic. You're already at 50-50.
Maybe make it faster or to make it cushion.
Yeah, I think both of those options don't have similar drawbacks.
Wow.
Oh, well, before okay, intern Schmidt, take your action, and I will resolve the full thing with both two actions done.
I want to yell up to Cashew.
Down to Cashew.
Or down to Cashew. Relax your joint. Impact when you're tensing your body makes it 10 times worse, and maybe the virus loosens up her joints a little bit.
If you're just taking a text action, I will allow you to also record this.
Okay. So I'm like this, and I'm like, hey, did you know that actually when you get into a car accident, loosening up your joints makes the impact less serious? And then I say, hey, Intern Cashew, loosen up your joints. Am I right? And then I explained to her.
And as you're doing that, Intern Stan is, with oar in hand, masterfully piloting this bubbled canoe through the air, and he swoops down and easily catches Intern Cashew in his aerodynamic canoe and floats it back to the surface where Intern Curse and Intern Johnny are having a sort of trial, I guess, on the murderer status. And Cashew has also been participating. Also,
actually stop policing me.
Intern Cashew, as soon as you enter the bubble, you no longer feel the need to throw yourself into the bog.
Yay!
But you do still feel like the obnoxious necessity of being a leader, and not only that you are the leader, but that if people do not follow your instructions, everyone will die.
All right, so I think there's one way to settle this once and for all, and I think it is we could easily check the history of Intern Johnny's intern handheld device to see if he has in fact been trying to murder any of us through his actions.
Oh, because they could see what I coded on it. Probably.
Exactly. So
I
was wondering if an
That's
IP
probably how
check,
code happens. You're just typing on your intern.
Would it be a
device.
security or an IP check for that?
Security. Actually, I don't know. IP's pretty good, right?
I would agree with that.
Yeah. If you want to use IP, I'd say use IP.
Sick.
Since
So
you
then I
have
get
an
plus
extra bonus
2?
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be plus 4. Don't worry, babe. I'm gonna clear your name.
Or find evidence.
You take his phone and you at first you have a hard time just figuring out how to open it, but then you do open it, but you get into it and you realize that the IP spell did not grant you any extra powers, and you have no idea how to do what you just so boldly stated that you knew how to do as the leader of this group.
Your
However,
only option is to fake it somehow.
but wait, I want to explain the nature, or I want to understand the nature of how the phone pass off happened. So right now, looking on this map, these three are all together
Yeah, right.
in the
I'm
same
not
canoe
on-
here. Did you walk up to Kat, like, and sort of enter the bubble of the canoe to pass her the phone?
Yeah. Conciliatorily.
As soon as you do that, you lose your compulsion to murder people. You still remember your compulsion to murder people, but don't know why you ever wanted to murder people.
Well, can I deduce that the bubble made me think it? Because I had only started thinking it once the bubble.
Yeah,
Why would
I
a
think
bubble
that
make you think that?
Well, intern Curse, you were actually right in that I did want to murder everybody. So I was sorry that I tried to hide the fact that
And then you
I was.
gaslit me about trying to murder me as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am so sorry I
feel
did
like
not give you your
the
the
three of you
support
just
you
wrote a
needed.
play about cancel culture.
The device.
I don't know what the message of the play is. It might be questionable, but like,
Well,
let's resolve this moral tale that you guys just created.
I do believe in restorative justice, so let's hear intern Johnny out about trying to murder us.
I just think it was a condition that the bubble imposed on me, and I definitely don't feel like that anymore. And I promise you that if I ever do again, I will tell you that I'm trying to murder you. I will yell it out loud. I will not hide it if I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, that's the most upsetting thing, honestly, is the gaslighting. I knew you were trying to murder me, but then you were like so adamant that you weren't. I was like,
Yeah.
or I'm like crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
So.
very true. We can't, like, lies will destroy this internship, and I think that we just have to move forward from this point and know that in the future the truth will always set us free as interns.
I agree.
Intern Schmidt, I hope you're recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this needs to be like a social media post for sure. The confession.
Yeah, this is a corporate apology from interns.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I have to go.
Okay.
Do something.
Cool.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. See you next time, Sam.
Bye.
Thanks for saving my life.
He disappeared before you could hear that.
I'll write up what the video is.
Okay, sounds good. I can pseudo NPC stand for the next chunk of this, and shall we? Let's try to stop at midnight. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Intern.
Oh.
No, go ahead, Kat.
It's wonderful that you two have resolved this without any conflict or stress on your working relationship. And I think you could really express how you've moved on by both of you getting in this boat, which is, I think, if we were worried about Johnny murdering us, you're going to be really worried soon, because I think if you don't get in this boat, we're all going to die.
Where's my spirit? What does the vapor say about this?
The vapor's a little out of her depth.
Which the,
The vapor was just like, I was just trying to guide you to the boat. Oh, the vapor's just like, yeah, everyone should get in the canoe. That's literally the whole reason I was conjured as a hologram, and the purpose I was given was to get you guys to a safe place, and the canoe is a safe place.
Okay.
So is she leaving after this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. She wouldn't make out with me.
Oh gosh, Intern Schmidt's the worst. Yeah, Johnny and Curse are not in the canoe right now.
No, I'm in the canoe.
You're in the canoe now, okay.
That's why my murder went away, right?
Or
So I went in the
you
canoe.
put your phone in.
So, Intern Curse, you're just still standing there making out on the bridge, looking at everyone else in the canoe.
I can get in the canoe and make out in the canoe instead of on the bridge.
Okay. So, yeah, everyone goes into the canoe. And it is, Esther, you now no longer feel the compulsion to cast this virus spell as soon as you get in the canoe.
Oh, so my sexy succubus is gone.
No, you can now choose to keep the sexy succubus around, but of
She's
your
still
free will. You're no longer compelled to.
Oh, okay. Got it.
The question now remains how into it you are.
Yeah. I'm like, is this sexy succubus really that sexy? I don't know.
How well does it go with your pre-existing weed brand?
Yeah. Or I guess like my initial brand was feminism.
Oh,
That works.
It could work.
so
Oh, guys, all the effects to your brand are still happening.
Oh, okay. So I'm not feminism anymore. I'm still Bush 9/11.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like,
Only the effects the things that were affecting your mind are now gone. The things that are affecting your brand are still. This canoe's bubble did not negate those.
okay.
wow.
So I'm like, do I really want to make out when Bush caused 9/11?
Yeah, now is not the time.
Yeah.
You guys ever think about like which Bush as part of your brand? Like, are you pure
Whoa.
George Bush to
No, no,
9/11,
no, no, no,
or are you
no.
like
I'm an
other
HW.
George? Or
I'm an HW
Okay.
guy.
because I've always been kind of a Jeb guy.
Jeb Bush did 9/11.
Jeb did 9/11, yeah.
Maybe that could be our conflict is one of us believes Jeb did 9/11 and then believes like
It's not Jeb, it's George.
Jeb versus George.
So once you're all in the canoe, intern Stan, who is now me, I'm intern Stan now.
Hi.
Guys, I found this great town over here. Like, you'll never believe what I found. It's the most incredible place. Like, I'll take you there. I think they're really going to be able to help us.
Cool.
Whoa, a town?
Yeah, it's safe from the bubbles. It's on an island just outside of this bog that we're all in, and it was just like, it was a great place. They gave me this canoe to come save you. It's really thanks to them that we saved. You're never going to believe this place is crazy. I'm still wrapping my head around it. Wow.
How did you? So little time passed. How did you do all this so quickly?
Well, that bubble that latched onto my helmet, it was sent here to save us, and the only way they were able to do that was to get one of us to know that they had the tools to save us. So they then sent me with this canoe that we're all in. I'm going to take you to this town right now. You can see it for yourselves. I had to act quick, so really I know almost nothing about it. But there's definitely some funny things about it that you're about to see. Let's go.
Can we perception check Stan?
Totally.
Okay.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
the birthday bonus kids to do it. They got sharp eyes tonight. It's
Yeah,
the
I
birthday.
wanna
Your eyes are
check to
sharpest
see
on your
if
birthday,
there's-
and so are your ears.
Seems fine to me.
See, this is how we know that Maya's a Capricorn, because she rolled a 7 and her birthday's that far away.
Seemed fine
Over.
to me.
Also, I want to go on a vacation.
I want to roll, and I want to see if I can do like an IP check, or like a room check rather, using the IP that would let me see if there's an island of sorts.
I would, yeah, you can totally do that. I would like to point out that, like, your room checks before were in fairly confined spaces, so the amount of information was more attainable. Since you're now in like a room that you have not yet seen the limits of, it like a room check might be too vague. Like, it's like doing a room check in the middle of a desert or something. It's like, it's a desert. That's the information you get. But like, you might still be able to glean something. You're asking. You said, I don't think it's really a room check you're looking to make. Like, we want to know if you can get any information about this town.
Yeah.
So you can do an IP check to learn that. It doesn't have to be like
Okay.
a set room.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Learn
And-
about town.
And you can also do your perception check against Stan and make sure to add all your bonuses. Intern. Okay, so Johnny, Schmidt, and Curse definitely all trust intern Stan.
I will. So this will be my trying to look around.
Okay. Okay, so intern Cashew, you think there's something off about Stan.
Is that? I thought that was my IP check. +4.
Oh, I thought you said that was the one for looking around.
Oh. Like looking around. Oh shoot! Now I'm confused. Oh, that's part of my
That can be your-
brand.
Roll, make your second roll. Let's just see if there's a disparity.
And +2, or with just a birthday roll, or +3 because of security check. Or
Are you
that-
making your first one was your IP check? Your second one add a +2. There you go. Okay, so the first one was your IP check, and the second was your perceptions check. I'm still gonna say you still think there's something off about Stan. There seems to be something different about him. That's all you know about Stan. With your 18, you don't know anything about this. You know that this island is called. You draw this information up from the databases of TGM, and you know that he's taking you to the Isle of the Bad Stands.
Whoa.
Sounds not good.
That sounds really bad.
That's all you know about it. You just know that that's the title of the place. So you have a title. Your 18 gained you a title of a geographic location. That.
Oh, sorry, Kick.
No, I think that's it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty happy that Stan did rescue me from falling into the bog. So I just wanted to tell everybody that I think this sounds like a great idea. Let's go with Stan. But just so you remember, make sure that you're following my lead.
Great, true. And so you all, Stan canoes you gently above the bog. The bubble around it deflects all those other bubbles that were fucking with your heads. And you see a dismal-looking island. It's not an island, actually. You can see there's like a bridge to it in the front, and you can actually see it's slightly connected to land on the back as well. So even though it's called an isle, it's more of a peninsula of sorts. And there's like, you can see, it just looks kind of dismal, and there's a bunch of like huts and maybe a hall on it. You roll up to the shores, and you get out of the canoe, and Stan starts walking towards this town and beckoning you to come with him. Is everyone good to keep going?
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Hey guys, this looks like a great place. This looks like an awesome place. Let's keep going, huh?
I guess I don't know that it's called the Isle of Bad Stands, so I keep going to my doom, trusting our leader.
Yeah.
Our great leader, our great birthday leader.
So, you as you get closer to like there's some sort of like settlement or town on this peninsula, and it looks kind of like, as you start to get closer to it, you see two things. You see that the town seems like the walls of the small huts are like made out of like shitty old cubicle floors, like the cubicle that you guys were in. It's like they've just like taken a whole bunch of those and piled them up, and they've been there for a long time, so they're kind of in poor condition, a little bit grayer than white. And you also, as you approach it, you see people around, and you realize that the closer you get to the town, the more you see that this is true. Every single person there looks like intern Stan.
Are they all dirty too?
Surprised.
Each one of them looks like you know, they all look the same, but some of them look different. Some of them are grubby, some of them are not. I'd say the grubby ones outnumber the clean ones, but there's definitely lots of fresh intern stands, as fresh as the one that canoed you here. And he
How
looks
are
around
they-
at you guys, and he's
Sorry.
like, "Isn't this wild? Look like, ah, gee."
Did you come from here?
You're asking us, intern Stan?
Yes.
Like, intern Johnny, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I just found this place. I don't really know anything about it, but hopefully I'm about to find out a whole bunch more.
Stan, what
Wow.
gives? I think we're going to a fun place.
I mean, I don't know. I think this is a pretty fun, weird place. They're really nice. They gave us that canoe. They just saved all our lives. I think, you know, like, it's kind of weird to be suspicious of them, considering maybe we all would have died without their help.
Is this the next part of the intern testing facility?
I mean, like, I guess let's go find a person that knows more about this than me, because I don't know, you know, any more about this than you guys do. Like, I've been here for about, you know, 15 seconds, and then they gave me that canoe, and I went back to you guys. But
what
I've got
about-
lots of questions myself, so like maybe let's go check it out.
But intern Schmidt, I think, and intern Curse, and intern Cashew for that matter, I think this would be an excellent time to create some new posts for our account. Just in case maybe no one else has ever posted about this island.
Yeah, can we like tag ourselves at this location?
Yeah, you guys want to construct some posts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, get to work
We don't
then.
want to. Well, maybe we don't want to post about this because this is like obviously a secret thing that's been hidden from the rest of the world.
I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but it's just so trippy. Like, seeing a bunch of stands?
Yeah, me and
Like, a lot of stands.
But what if we make like a What if we take footage, but then we make an amazing documentary about it after?
Okay, yeah. I'm into that idea.
Yeah, like Tiger King. Like they didn't like post everything that's happening while they're filming it. So then we can have to make money off of this later.
Yeah, okay, it'll
this
be
is
like a web
an
series.
undiscovered island.
Exactly. So let's get our cameras out and document everything.
Okay.
It's not posted yet. We can say we're offline. Though. We can say something like, we can have like a decoy post though, being like,
Whoa.
I'd like
having-
something.
Did anyone take some photos earlier that we can use as a decoy post?
or intern Curse can like post all the cute pictures that they took with like the succubus.
Sexy
I'm sure
photos.
Yeah.
Just keep-
Okay,
Yeah.
so being a decoy, we want to like make an epic documentary of this whole thing. So we're gonna take a bunch of footage and store it, and then later on make it into like an epic documentary and sell it. But we're gonna make like a decoy post right now.
It's another
Right.
intern Stan.
Whoa, there's so many of them right now. They're popping out of every hidey hole. Okay, wait. I'm gonna say one last thing as NPC intern Stan right here, and then hand the controls of Stan back to the real Sam Roberts, and also quickly explain just the very brief period that Sam missed. So intern Stan says to you all, like, hey guys, we're about to walk into this town where everyone looks just like me. I'm just going to create this little badge so you guys, don't mix me up with all the people that look exactly like me.
That's great.
And Stan holds out his fingers and he casts a brand mutation spell, and he creates a small little badge on his intern coverall, and it's a fuchsia pyramid, and it makes you feel pessimistic, and it makes you think about Jesus, the man, the idea. So there's now a little pink triangle on his breast of his coverall.
I'm feeling very pessimistic about how modern representations of Jesus show him as a white man when he's like actually brown or black.
That's what gets me the most pessimistic of all is depictions of Jesus.
Right.
And so, Stan, you just drove them all to this island, and you got there and you told them, I don't know anything about this like island except that everybody looks like me, and that they gave me this canoe to come save you. They just said like they brought me here and they said go save your friends. So you don't know anything necessarily about this island, is what you've told them.
Great.
So
Cool.
we were planning one post to distract people about the fact, like to not, so they don't know that we're on this island, and then while we're here, film the whole thing, and then edit together a multi-part docu-series about the island that we found, consisting all of intern stands, to release as like a web series later, to make some really chunky content out of this.
Sounds good.
You're entering into long format social media now on your Mount account. I'm impressed. You guys have grown up so fast as interns.
And we have the decoy post right here from Intern Curse. 10 sexy photos, which would be really good. That would be.
Oh, true. It's nice that you guys had those like ready to go.
Yeah.
They're perfect.
We went through a period of intense chaos to like laser-like focus once again on our brand and posting.
Yeah. Quite a journey to follow along with as an executive, just watching you guys on Mount. So the five of you are, so six of you are. There's five of you are standing there, and another person who looks just like Stan comes down. Hair's a little longer, more facial hair than the Stan that you guys know. But he's like, hey guys, welcome. Let me show you around.
I'm filming.
Glad to see you guys are all here safe.
I'm not saying this. I'm just saying I'm holding up a phone and like filming things.
I go up to this person.
It'd be funny if you said, I'm filming. You're totally welcome to, just film whatever you want. This is a safe place. You guys are safe now. Don't worry.
I give intern Stan the secret intern Stan handshake.
Nice. Yeah. You guys all witness a really cool handshake.
Oh.
He's
I
probably
feel
like,
a little like, I think I feel a little like shown off like right now, because like as the boss I should have been getting the handshake first.
oh yeah. You could try to mimic it right now really quick.
So can I roll to like go up and to the intern stand and say, hi, I'm intern Cashew, I'm the group's leader. Thanks so much for saving us.
And try to recreate.
And now I'm gonna roll to try to recreate the handshake.
Yeah, I mean, make sure to add your birthday bonus to that. Yes.
Wow!
So like intern Cashew just goes up and obviously she using her leadership skills of photographic memory, she memorized that handshake step for step, and even though it was like a 16-step handshake, she just goes and nails every single step of it, and the rest of you just stand and look at her in awe and are like, wow, what a great leader.
All on film.
That is
It's all on video.
Real leaders just can do whatever secret handshake they see, This is like, that's what a real leader is.
What's the voiceover the film is saying?
I guess our documentary is off to a good start.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new section in the Mount account. That's just I'll make a whole section that's like things for the documentary.
That's a good idea, yeah.
We'll also be doing decoy stuff at the same time because, like,
You want to get the real juicy deeds. Stan beckons you into the city and it's like, right this way. Let me show you around the place.
And how did he feel? Did he do any reaction after I gave that like amazing handshake?
Yeah. I want to know more.
Yeah, good question. I think he was just as floored as everyone else. Like, if anything, like him and real intern Stan here, or your guys' intern Stan, should be the most floored right now. Like, you know, like Schmidt, Johnny, and Kirsch are like, wow, what an impressively great leader. The Stans are like, what the fuck?
I had to practice that for months to get it.
Can I add in my character sheet that I could do it at one point? I knew how to do the handshake at one point. That I did get it at
Yeah,
one
I think you should just, or I don't know, you should write in. I guess you didn't really like use a 6 stream or something like that, so maybe let's just make it that like your new character attribute is that you're really good at secret handshakes when you're feeling it.
when I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
It's a great skill.
I'll add it under knows how to make cappuccino.
There you go. Yeah. You will be able to use this again probably as long as I remember to incorporate another secret handshake. It
Like
could
what?
actually influence the plot massively.
Whoa, I'm scared.
So yeah, the shaggier intern Stan without the badge is like, you guys, you traveled across the whole Bubble Brand bog. Like you must be tired. Let's get you guys something to eat or something. Like
That place was called Bubble Brand Bog.
Bubble Brand Bog. Yeah. I was going for like a Donkey Kong aesthetic.
It sounds kind of Adventure Time, like, as well.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubble Brand Bog.
Alright, are we gonna have a spa episode the next one?
A spa episode? Like, you think he's bringing you to a spa right now?
Yeah, like we all get to be in our like cute robes, and we're getting like get new outfits.
Yeah, that's totally what was going to happen. Now I feel I have to deliver on that. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good place to start. We've like entered Bad Stan Island, realm of the Bad Stans, Bad Stan Town, and yeah, we'll pick it up next time from there, shall we?
Yeah.
Sounds good. That was really fun.
Thanks everybody.
Yeah, thanks for the
thanks
really
so much.
excellent birthday bonuses.
Yeah, it allowed you to learn a cool secret handshake.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was-
excited about that for you.
Happy
So-
birthday.
Yeah, enjoy your birthdays, and you guys are going on vacation and have fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Camping.
Like
Oh, nice.
an hour away.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're also gonna learn how to sail next week.
Oh, where do you sail in Regina?
Yeah.
It's the most
Well,
That's a great
landlocked.
point.
we're driving up. You can do it on the lake, the tiny lake here, but
Yeah.
you can also they have there's a Saskatchewan sailing club, which is funny. But we're driving